What? Do some work. What? Do some work. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Take off your skirt. Yeah, don't flirt. Get it in. Yeah, it's time to win. Yes, it's time to get up. Yes, it's time to win. Yes, free from sin, born again. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's so frightening, it's exciting. When I get it, then it strikes like lightning. Electricity, do some work. Don't be afraid to get blood on your shirt. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. But I guarantee it works. Ooh, don't flirt. Don't wear a skirt. Be a man, please understand. It's time to work. It's time to do additions. It's time to work. It's time to go on missions. Stay in tune with the God, fuck the squad. If you ain't in tune with us, yeah, I go solo. Don't you know though? So 100 nation, that's for sure though. I do the work. I get blood on my shirt. Oh my God, yes it squirts. But I let it release. I get the peace. Oh my God, I slay them devils. Rest in peace. Till they lay down and deceased. And do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Don't acknowledge no shit that is fake. I can't stand police niggas, they're jakes. Yes, you cannot relate. Sometimes you do the math, it doesn't equate. Oh my God, heaven's sakes. Oh my God, what the hell, yeah. What's the smell? I don't smell shit. Cause you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to do it. Nigga, quit, forfeit, lay it down. Shh, don't make a sound. Yes, I'm profound and I get it in. Yes, we're born to win. I said, do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's a soldier's life, nigga. Blood on your shirt. Fuck all the laughing shit. Fuck all the flirts. Fuck all the play shit. Fuck all the skirts. We not feminine. We not like women. We like men. We get it, then we born again. Stop that shit, please. Stop that shit. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Don't make me shake you up. Don't make me wake you up. Don't make me slam you down. Lay you to the ground. Shake you up. Take the bitch out of you. Lift you up. Take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. Ladies, don't be afraid. Fuck these niggas. Don't be they slave. Yes, they'll take you down to the grave. Listen, bitches, don't be they slave. Fuck with a king. Be a queen. Come through, move like a machine. Stay mean and stay clean. Look up in the sky, yes, have a dream. Martin Luther King, the God that flows through me. Yes, they call me T-E-E-S-I-R-E. Sire, oh, I'm on fire. Lightning strikes, I ain't no liar. I speak the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. Yes, it strikes through the spine. It strikes through the roof. It's the truth. Mathematics, get it in. Mathematics, get it again. 1, 2, 3. Good Thursday night, world, and welcome to another episode of Lab Talk with the Dog God, aka the Coach, aka the Elon Musk of high performance working dogs. That is me, he is I, and I am him. Yeah. Ooh, that boy had the intro on your ass. The coach had to come out with the intro, man. That work and more work 3 times intro, man. Come on, man. Had to do that. You know how the producers do that mustard on the beat. You know what I'm saying? They do that little intro. You know what I mean? You know how the coach had to do his intro, man. Now the coach got his own intro now, man. When he come out there, his own signature now. You know what I'm saying? You hear them damn race cars, you hear them V10s screaming in your ear. You hear that. You hear that shit? That's the coach. When you hear them V10s screaming in your ears, you know that's the coach. You know what I'm saying? Man, trendsetter, man. The coach is a trendsetter, man.
And man, the coach is a pioneer, man. Come on, man. Coach had to come up with his own intro, and then he got to put his signature. Like if I was mustard on the beat, ho. You feel me? Come on, man. Man, big salute, and big salute to who we got in pole position now. Who we got in pole position now? We got Ready in pole position, my brother. Ready, big salute. We got the Bakari from Canada, man. The Bakari from Canada, man. He's been consistent in the classroom, my brother Bakari from Canada. We got my brother Cooper. With that third place. Y'all already know how I feel about that 1, 2, and 3, man. That Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, man. That rooted, that pyramid. You know what I mean? You know how I feel about that 1, 2, and 3. So salute to all my brothers who came on the podium. 1, 2, and 3. Salute to Rock Solid Pitts in the building, man. My brother Rock Solid Pitts in the building. Salute to Caveman. My brother came in the building. Salute to my brother Verde Bulls, man. My brother Verde, man. My young brother in the building, man. You know what I mean? It's all about the YNs, like my brother freaking Reddy said. It's all about the young brothers coming in, man. The young brothers, they're the future, man. So salute to you, Verde. Salute to you, TESD, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We missed you, man. Welcome back, TESD. Who else we got up in the building, man? Make sure I got everybody. And salute to all you guys trickling in. All you guys trickling in. All the ones who are not in the chat. Big salute to all of you guys and gals, man. You guys are here in a classroom. There is none like it but this classroom for the high performance working dog man and dog women engineers, okay? Nobody talking this type of dog talk but the coach. Ain't nobody coaching these X's and O's, these engineering schematics, all the shit that I do in real time right now. These skunk work type level engineering dog type schematics. Okay, these Lockheed Martin type high performance working dog type engineering schematics. Ain't nobody doing this but the coach. And I'm grateful to have you all here in this classroom because we're here to elevate high performance working dogs. The highest level, that means everything is at the table. Everything is at our disposal when it comes to creating the best high performance working dogs. We engineers, man, ain't nothing off the table. Over here in this classroom, we know better in this classroom. We're brainiacs, man. We the nerds that everybody be talking shit about. Remember when you was in, high school and middle school and you got the, the socially awkward. I mentioned this before, but we got to remind some, because I got a whole bunch of new subscribers. Salute to all my new subscribers, man. Much love and respect to all y'all. But remember back in the day when we was in school and all the nerds, man, they were socially awkward, man, but their brain worked different, man. They were thinkers and shit. You know what I mean? They weren't trying to be popular. They weren't trying to follow everybody. They was doing their own thing. And they was, people used to make fun of them and shit like that. People used to talk shit. People used to downgrade them all the shit time. Remember back in the day when we didn't comprehend what it was to be a man, what it was to make money, what it was to be smart. We didn't comprehend that. You know what I'm saying? It was all about Jordans and shit, what type of shirt we had on, what type of, it was, it was all that fucking dumbass shit that don't play today, right? It don't play today when you're a man, right? It's about how much money and clout you got, about how much prestige you got, how much respect you got, right? You know what I'm saying? And them smart individuals got the highest level of respect, right? Okay? We didn't comprehend that. That's just like us now and these dogs, right? They don't comprehend us. But we the dog man and dog women nerds. See what I'm saying? They don't comprehend us. They don't create. They don't have a vision like we do. You know what I'm saying? So over here, we fertilize dog men and dog women type engineers' visions. Okay? We want to keep pushing the envelope over here. Okay? I don't want to ever put a damper on my young dog men and dog women or anybody when it comes to their vision. I don't care how outlandish your vision might be, okay? The coach ain't never going to do that, okay? I gave a story about my nephew who was inspired, of course, by me, his uncle, right? I'm the coach, right? I'm his uncle. Of course, he's going to watch me in the field. He's been watching me since he was fucking 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? So 21, 22 years old, he's a man. He's like, I'm going to do dogs like you. Now, he had all these outlandish crosses he wanted to do and mixes he wanted to do. He had like, you know what I mean? He wanted to add a Frenchie and make a Frenchie type band dog and shit. Like shit that just like, to me, when I heard it, I'm just like, you know, just think about when you hear that Frenchie band dog, you know, but okay. At the same time, you know what I told my nephew? I said, nephew, that's something that you're going to do though. Okay. If you believe in that, I can't see it. Me, my schematics in my mind, I don't see it. But I didn't say, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? You know, that's just trash. You know how these fucking lame ass motherfuckers who talk that talk guy, they're not walking it. Okay. They would say that to a young man or a young woman who got their own vision. Not me, I said, nephew, you know, Unc ain't doing that shit, man. I can't see what you see. However, if you see that, build it. Because I would love to see it. You know, now I chuckled at him. Come on, you know, I laughed at him and shit. That's my nephew. But I didn't damper his fucking vision. I didn't say, nah, fuck that. Don't do that shit. That shit never work. The fuck's wrong with you? You're fucking, you know, I didn't do what these people do nowadays. No, I just said, you know what? If you believe in what you believe in, do it. Okay. Now, the reason why I did that, there's a reason why I do what I do, because, you know, I'm very calculated, man. I do mathematics, man. Calculated. I said, do it because I want to see if he was going to do it, whether it works or not. Okay. So it always sounds good when you say it out your mouth because it's just verbiage. It's your vibration of your vocal cords coming out. There's no effort in that, right? Unless you just can't talk. Okay. Unless you can't talk. But if you can talk, there's no real effort in using your vibrations in your vocal cords to speak something. So I told my nephew, like, do it. Like a challenge. Like, okay, don't try to inspire me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't inspire me with your vision. You do it. So just to, you know, to tie in that storyline over here, we're here to inspire all of you, okay? To do what you envision. Okay. Yes, you got to be calculated. Yes, it has to be mathematical. Yes, it has to be genetically make sense. All these things has to play out. Okay. You can't be random tandem in this type of shit. You can't be willy-nilly in this type of shit. You can't be freestyle Friday in this type of shit. You got to be very calculated in what you do when it comes to these dogs. Okay. And if you are calculated and you do have a gift and you're willing to put in that work and more work 3 times, shout out to the intro. Hey, do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt, man. If you're willing to put in that work and more work 3 times, then I mean, shit. You know, hey, I'm not going to knock you. I want to see it because that's what it's all about for us. Let's set the bar. You got an idea I didn't think of? Your partners didn't think of? You know, but you really, like, you a brainiac, though. You got to be a brainiac. You just can't be Walt Disney wishing upon a star, make no difference who you are. You can't be no Walt Disney fairy tale ass guy and gal. You got to be an individual that's very calculated. You need to really use your brain, work your brain out, work it out, do your research, study what you are thinking, do some schematics, write it down. You know, just see, there's a lot of things that people forget. You don't have to have dogs to necessarily be a top tier dog man and dog woman engineer. You don't necessarily have to, okay? Because you can have your formulas written out on paper and you introduce it to a real dog man like myself and let somebody like me see it with experience. And if I see your schematics that you drew out and I can go off my, you know, my realities and what I've drawn over the years and things of that nature, I can look at your show like, damn. Young man, young woman, like, or, you know, like brother, sister, whatever. Like, I can be like, damn, bro, you got something. Or be like, you know, keep working. You know what I mean? So this is why over here is very valuable, man. You know, you're going to get fertilizer over here. You're not going to get anyone over here saying, oh, no, that don't work. Oh, there's no such thing. Nah, man, we will never progress the highest level of performance dogs, which is high performance working dogs. high performance working dogs, okay? Built on the concept that the coach pioneered, that the coach lived by in his own program, which is Formula One K9s, that I'm the technical director of. I'm the technical director of. That's the highest level. Do your research. Find out what a technical director is, of a Formula One racing team. That's the highest level of engineer. That's the one that's everything. He's the one that fucking, he got his team, put everything together, but he's the one that, you know what I'm saying? He's like the head coach of putting the car together. Okay? Over here, you guys and gals, okay? Frames, brains, and motors is what we think about when it comes to high performance working dogs. And the coach is the first one who pushed a complete 360 perspective on your working dogs. Frames, brains, and motors. 1, 2, 3. Y'all already know how I feel about the 1, 2, and 3. Y'all already know how I feel about the number 3. Okay? So I'm grateful to all of you who participate in this classroom every Thursday night, where all of you who watch the replay, all of you who go back in time because you're a student, you want to learn. Go watch all the classrooms, man. We had 124? Go watch all of them, man. You ain't got to watch it. You put your earphones on. You know what I mean? Like, do that. Because right here, this is the only way, when you have men and women who think the same, this is how you elevate your program, right? This is why Lockheed Martin is the tip of the spear when it comes to defense and defense technologies, because they have a group of smart motherfuckers, not just one. They got a group of nerds who all are pushing each other to be better, to be better. Ain't nobody acting like a bitch in there. Ain't nobody got excuses in there. Ain't nobody commentating in there. Everybody that's a part of that team is playing in the game. And if they're not playing, then they're an apprentice so they can learn because they have the talent. So they said, you know what? You have the talent, but you still got to learn. You got to get some experience. So we're going to make you an apprentice so you can watch people who do this shit at a high level. And since you're talented, you need to humble yourself and you need to learn something. So apprentice, and then once you learn, we'll put you in the game. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. So big salute to all of you, every single one of my dog men and dog women engineers that make time this Thursday night to come to this classroom. There was just no other classroom like it but this one, man. I respect all y'all. I'm grateful for every single one of you men and women who want to push the limits, push this shit. Okay, if you're not making better dogs every breeding, then you shouldn't be in this classroom. This classroom is above your pay grade, above your mental capacity. You know what I mean? Like, don't even come to this classroom if every breeding that you do is not better and better and better and better and better and complete. If you're not breaking down your fucking dogs just the way you build them, if you're not breaking them down the same way and like have a passion in rebuilding them shits the right way. Think about those of us who like puzzles and stuff like that. My grandmother, you know what I mean? She loved puzzles. She, you know what I mean? She's, you know, she liked puzzles and shit like that. That's how I am with dogs. I like breaking them down and building them up. That's, you know, I got a gift. That's my shit. Okay. So every fucking dog, I done broke it down. Every dog I own, I done assessed it and I broke it down. And then I try to find a way to build it better. When I match pairs of dogs, I do the same shit. I break down the mother, I break down the daddy, I understand what's behind it, but I really just, I like to keep it simple, man. KISS method. Life is hard. I use that KISS method. That keep it simple, stupid. So I like to break down my female in front of me. I break down my male in front of me. I do all the assessments of them, what I do like, what I don't like, what I could make, what I can't make, all the shit. I do all the shit. And then I try to do the blender in my mind and on paper. I try to blend them together and see, is the probability of the blend, you know, is it going to equate what I want? Like, that's how the coach thinks. But now, let me digress off of that. Big salute to you guys. Big salute to all of you. But before I dig into my week, make sure you get your motherfucking paper planes, your backwoods, your Swisher Sweets, your bongs, your edibles, anything that you like to mix in with your herbal sensations. Make sure it is not the Reggie Miller, man. This is the upper classroom, man. So if you're gonna do things, make sure take pride in the premium, man. Take pride in premium, okay? You get what you pay for, okay? Don't be just chasing shit because that's all you got. Save your money, get you the premium herbal sensations, and put that bitch and mix that shit up and cook it up however you cook it up, burn it how you burn it, eat it how you eat it, drink it how you drink it. Get that shit ready to go. If you like the taste of hops, man, you like the dark hops, you like the light hops, you like the stronger hops, which would be the malt liquor hops, get that shit ready to go. Make sure if you like the mugs, you like to make the mug cold, get that bitch out the freezer. If you like to take it out the can or out the bottle, make sure you crack that bitch, get that bitch ready to go. If you like your hard liquor, man, get that shit ready to go, whether it be light skin or dark skin liquor, whether you like to sip on it like a cognac, whether you like to fucking take it to a shot like a fucking tequila, get that bitch ready to go. And if you like to do the Sir Mix-a-Lot with the concoction, you like to do the fucking Sir Mix-a-Lot like the coach like to do, man, get your fucking concoction ready to go however you like to concoct it, however you like to cut that hard liquor, because you know what the coach got. You know how the coach like to keep it simple because life is already hard, man. Oh, my God. When you an engineer, when you a thinking man or a thinking woman, your brain just keep going and going and going and going and going. You're always doing mathematics in your head. It's never any story. It's hard. So anytime you can gravitate to things that's easy, you appreciate it. You appreciate when you can navigate through things that are easy because life is hard for those of us who's in the front, right? Those of us who are pioneers and leaders and things of that nature. It's harder for us because not only we got to carry our own cross, we got to carry the cross of the crew because it's our responsibility, right? As an example. So you know what the coach got? I got my vodka lemonade. That's right. Big salute to all y'all, all my brothers, all my sisters here, man. Big salute, man. The classroom's going to be great. Another great classroom. Another great classroom. Big salute to all of you. Oh, man. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Let me get another one. Ooh, you know what's good. Let me give some more shout outs before I get busy in my week. Before I get busy in my week, let me give some more shout outs to my brethren. What else we got up here? I seen Only the Council, my brother, Only the Council in the building. Inquisitive Dejin, man, another smart dog man, another super dog man, fucking nerd is Inquisitive Dejin, man. Man, respect to Inquisitive Dejin. Who else we got up in here, man? Bulldog Z7Y, big salute to you. Bulldog Z7Y, man. Welcome to the classroom, man. Next level. Tony has done it again. It feels good. My brother Tony in the building, man. Big salute to you, Tony, man. Hey, Tony, I want to say something to you, Tony. Tony, thank you for not being influenced, Tony. Okay, I appreciate your manliness, Tony. Okay, big salute to you, Tony. Who else we got? We got Kevin Lizondo. Big salute to you, Kevin Lizondo. Welcome, my brother. Welcome to the classroom. We got, who else we got? We got, if I slaughter your name, please don't, just forgive me, man. I'm learning, okay? Sabarabdullah. Okay, big salute to you, my brother. Welcome, all exists dog training. Big salute to you, all exists dog training, and big salute to all of you who are not in the chat. Stay your ass in this classroom if you want to really elevate your damn dog program. You feel me? If you want to elevate your dog program, you want to elevate your working dogs to the highest level, this is the classroom where you want to be at, because we push every theory. We push it to practice, okay? We study theories to practice it, just like a doctor studies medicine to practice it, Okay, that's what we do when it comes to high performance working dog theories. Okay, we learn about it because we nerds. We want to know. We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, but then we want to test it as engineers. We're going to test everything. You know what I mean? Theories. We want to try to fucking figure out how to make that theory. We want to push theories. That's what we want to do here. So salute to all of you. Now, like I always do before we get started, I like to go over my week. You know, solid week. You know, dogs are good. You know, like I said, you know, we're getting into that springtime. You know, we're in February, we're about to hit April. So I'm excited about spring training. I'm not excited about all the yard work I got to do on my 6.5 acres, but I'm excited about the spring training of my young dogs. You know, I'm excited about that. So, you know, looking at them is, you know, always a pleasure when you know that you produced them. When you produced them, and it's your vision, and you're not a rookie at dogs, so you know what you produce, and you got, you know, stats. You know, if you're not doing your working dogs how they do college players in the draft, if you're not doing your working dogs like they do college players in the draft, and you're not really serious about your craft, if you don't have notes on every one of your freaking dogs, good, bad, all the shit, if you're not taking notes on all of them, then you're not serious about your craft. Okay, so I know all my dogs. I really pay attention because this is my gift. This is what I love. It's my passion. I'm very, very, very good at it. So I look at everything. So when looking at my dogs, I'm like, okay, you know, you're this age, you're that age. You know, I like to, especially my puppies. I just like to watch them just be themselves without my influence. Only influence I have on them when they're young is my spirit and my interaction and my relationship with them. Other than that, I like to see who they are individually, independently in their brain. So, you know, this week is just like every other week, you know, taking care of them, watching them, doing all that stuff. So I had my wife get some like them heavy duty type balls and, you know, heavy rubber balls like them Kongs. But, you know, they got these heavy duty balls that supposed to be indestructible. And they got a, you know, like money back guarantee type of shit, right? So my wife finds these, right? Because there's nothing that my dogs or certain ones that like them. AK, like I said, AK the bone crusher, he don't fuck with none of that shit. Only bones, okay? And he'll anything with that bite sleeve material, he'll fuck that shit up too. But anything else, he ain't, you know, I put one of them damn Kong type balls in there. He look at that shit like, what is that? Nigga, give me a bone. Nigga, I want the marrow. That's him. But his sons look at the bone like, you know, they'll fuck with it a little bit, but that's not their thing. They like their jaw. It's like they like that chew part. They like that flexibility of that Kong. They like that give back. You know what I'm saying? Black Hawk and Chopper the Man Stopper. So they destroy all that shit, right? They destroy anything, all the heavy duty Kongs, all that shit. They destroy that shit. So I'm like, okay, but damn it. My wife said, look, this is, you know, they got a, you know, exchange back type money back guarantee on this shit. They say dogs can't destroy it. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, buy it. So my wife bought it. And so I give them out and to the dogs. And you know, it's a hard, like that's damn this shit like a rock. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little give to it, but that's just hard. Like, okay, I'm like, all right, shit, this might be the one. So I give it to the dogs that like that type of shit. And I give one to Chopper the Man Stopper, right? Now, Chopper the Man Stopper, he likes those type of bite sleeve material too. He like his daddy. He like that shit too. He go crazy over that shit. He'll fuck that shit up. For whatever reason, he see that shit, he'll fucking shred that wheat. That's him. That's like his daddy, right? But he, you know, I put a bone in there, he'll fuck with it a little bit, fuck with the marrow, but he ain't really fascinated like his daddy. But let me put one of them goddamn Kong type balls or anything type of where it's got a little give to where he can work his jaws, it's a wrap. So I gave him one, gave Black Hawk one, gave a couple other dogs, gave my Malinois one. You know, I gave the ones that love those type of give and take. They like to give and take to their jaws. It's like, you know, they like that give and take. Okay, you got to pay attention to your dogs, what they like. Man, it's been 2 days. Why? Well, I know why anyway. I know why, because he gets it from he gets it from his fucking daddy. I mean, of course, right? It's DNA, man. Shout out to AK-47 Chopper. Okay, but why did fucking Chopper the Man Stopper annihilate that motherfucker in 2 days? That motherfucker's like a rock. That shit was like a rock. I thought for sure, like, oh, this is gonna last him. This for sure gonna last him. It's just like a goddamn rock that bounces a little bit. They said, guaranteed dogs can't destroy it. Why did this guy Chopper? Well, I know why, but I'm just talking to you guys, right? Because I'm looking at like, are you serious? I guess they never had a dog like mine before that. I guess they never had a dog off of AK, right? Which AK is the bone crusher. When I told you guys and, gals who listen to me about AK, like the reason why I didn't do no bite work with him and allow him to bite people is because I saw how he got a bite fetish and how he destroys shit. Like how strong his fucking jaw power is. How he destroys bones. Like he destroys them. Okay, and I got all the bone. I gave him every type of bone you can get. Everyone. Okay? Everyone. And he destroys them. So, of course, I'm not really thinking that he could destroy this ball that fast. But he did. And of course, mathematically and genetically, I know where it come from. So it's not a surprise, y'all. That's all I'm saying to you as I assessed it, as I bought something that was going to give me, my money back type shit, which is great. Shout out to my wife. But 2 days. But when I gave him that ball, in his mind, he already knew. In his mind, see, you got to understand a dog's mind, right? Frames, brains, motors. Frames, brains, motors. Want you see how I be talking? See how I walk, what I talk? I know what's in that dog's mind because I know where his brain came from, right? I know the similarities of him and his daddy and also his mother. His mother wasn't in tune with that. His mother was a band dog. That was very prey driven. I never instigated her to want to bite people because I got my family come over my house. Like I said, anybody come to on my property, they're gonna get banged out with these different type of rifles I got. Okay, either you're gonna get banged out from some rifles or you're gonna get hand-to-hand combat stabbed up with these knives I got. Okay, so I don't need my dogs over here, biting you. I don't need to do that for my dogs. But I believe in the DNA. Y'all know that. So seeing Chopper the Man Stopper annihilate this fucking ball and see him use his brain, though, he's not a destructive dog. But to see how he annihilated it, I already knew it. It's just the same thing with he's just like his fucking daddy. Okay? So now I got to get him the same type of ball because there's a bigger one, right? That I got Black Hawk, because Black Hawk's the same way. Okay? So now I got to get him a bigger one. But now that I got this company who, they'll keep sending me more. So it's cool. I paid one time. I guess I'll, because shit, fuck it. You going to send me more? The dog's mind's like, I'm going to destroy this. Like, that's how he's thinking. When he has that fucking thing in his mouth, his whole purpose all fucking day is to destroy it. Is to destroy it. So shout out to Chopper the Man Stopper. Shout out to the XXL Pitbull Freak of Nature AK-47 Chopper, aka the Bone Crusher that's pre-potent as a scatterbred dog produced from Hybrid Vigor 50-50 outcross 2 different lines, different families, made AK a one-of-a-kind world fucking dinosaur produced from the Most High God freaking nature. Thank the Lord for that dog. I'm so grateful for that fucking dog that God blessed me with. Because to see that dog, one of a kind, produce his fucking genetic characteristics in his offspring, even though they're their own, right? Even though Chopper the Man Stopper is his own self, Black Hawk is his own self, they have sprinkles of their daddy's characteristics. That's all I ask for. So anyway, big salute to the doggies. Big salute to what I produce. This is what keeps me motivated to keep pushing the envelope. Because I'm able to see it, y'all. That's why I want to keep fucking inspiring all of you to follow your vision. Follow it. Make sure it makes sense, though. Make sure you test it now. Don't lie to yourself. We ain't here to lie to ourselves. You got to test it. But if it works, don't let no motherfucking naysayer, spectator, hater, or the new commentators tell you different. Don't let them tell you that shit, man, because they don't live this shit, man. They don't do this shit. They just watching from the sideline. They watching you. They watching you on TV. They watching you on Instagram. They watching you on Facebook. They're watching you on YouTube. Any social media, but they watching you. You're not watching them. So please don't let them dictate what you do, okay? I digress off of that. Now, I want to give a shout out real quick. I watched something this week. It was a debate. It was a debate between Tony Scandy, I think that's his last name, and a brother David. It's about some Connie Corsos on Joe, NWA Connie Corso, Joe's channel, right? Now, David, I've watched him and his partner. He had another partner with him back in the day. And, you know, they're younger, and, you know, it's the, you know, it's the young generation type of, it's how they was raised. I'm gonna say it's how they was raised. You know, they was raised with the internet. Okay. And so knowing how the internet works, when you become a shock jock, you get a lot of attention. And so me looking at and assessing, you know, Brother David, this young man, you know, everything that he was pushing was contrary to the old guard. He was questioning the old guard. But he was doing it in a disrespectful way, which was going to get you views, which of course, you know, that's the younger generation. Okay. So I was watching, it was a so-called debate, supposedly. And when I was watching that debate between the OG and the youngster, I was very pleased at what I watched. Okay. The reason why I was pleased by what I watched how two men, whether it be young or old, had a respectable, reasonable conversation. Nobody was cursing each other out. Nobody was belittling each other. Nobody was downplaying each other. It was facts on facts. Now, I knew who was going to win that. I knew it because I'm a veteran. See, and I grew up in a different generation. Okay. I grew up in a generation where when I was a young man, first and foremost, let me rewind before I tie this up with me, how I can relate to what was going on and how I can see why things are fucked up now. Okay. When I grew up, when I was a young man, right, the females, the girls went with the girls, the boys went with the boys. Okay. Even the gay ones. Okay. Okay. Now me, I'm gonna tell you a little something personal about me. I have a brother that's gay, but I didn't know he was gay until he came out. This is reality, though. I'm just giving y'all some real shit. Okay. Now watch this. I grew up in a time where boys went with the boys and men, all the male cousins, all the, you know, brothers, we didn't want to be around no fucking girls. This is kind of how it was, right? Now, you have your uncles, you have your big cousins, you have your fathers, your grandfathers, all that shit. Now, the ones that was, you know, of some status, like even in your family, the older ones that was of some status, where they had money, where they had nice shit, whether they was, you know, they was strong, they was fighting, whatever. Not every male of the family hung out with those. You know, those, you know, your uncles and you know, your grandfathers with the pedigree and everybody respected those, you know, only certain men hung around with them, right? So me coming up, okay, I was always around my older cousins, my uncles, my grandfathers. Okay. That's who I was always around because I was raised differently. Right? I'm tying into something. I'm tying into something. I'm just follow me. I was raised differently, right? What I mean by that is I was raised with hard discipline where you were forced to respect. If you talk back, I would get my fucking shit whooped. I would get whooped. I'd get smacked. My uncles would fuck me up. My dad whooped my ass. My grandpa beat my ass if I said some slick shit. I mean, I grew up there. You know, it's different. You say something slick like you tough. You say something smart, man, I get my ass whooped. But one thing about me, right? I learned after maybe the first, second, maybe 2 times. Maybe it took 3 times, y'all. Because you know how I felt about that 3, right? 3 times of being corrected by my older elders about don't do that. What you say? Shut your ass up. You know what I mean? Like respect. It took me only 3 times. As I grew up and learned that, you know what? These people who's bringing me around, I need to shut the fuck up and listen. I need to shut my fucking mouth. I don't care if I have questions. I don't know no better. Because if I say something out of line, I'm going to get my ass beat. That's how I grew up. And because I figured it out fast, and I'm a smart motherfucker. I'm smart. I use my brain. Then guess what? When I figured it out fast, I started respecting my older cousins, my uncles, my grandfathers, my fathers. Then guess what? They started bringing me around shit. Where none of my other peers none of my other cousins, none of my brothers was able to go. But guess who was able to go? Me. Guess who they was pouring all their wisdom into, pouring all their game into? Me. You know why? Because I had respect. I shut my motherfucking mouth. I didn't talk out of turn. I didn't like to get disciplined by them. And I love how they fucking treated me. And guess what? All the women in my family saw the same shit. They started calling me T-Man. I didn't understand that. I understand it now. T-Man, come here, T-Man, come here, T-Man. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around you girls. Get out, leave me alone. I never want to be around my aunties and aunt grandma. Like, get off me. That's how I was. You know who was tickled by that? All my OG cousins, big uncle. They love that shit. They're like, get over here. You don't want to be around them girls. They love, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, fast forward to this conversation. This debate. I watched this debate and I saw how OG Tony schooled the young man. Schooled him. And he did it with respect. He didn't belittle him. Even though, Brother David, you was talking reckless, man. You were talking very disrespectful to Tony. But all Tony did is show David the mirror. That's all. That's all he did. That's all you got to show people themselves. Okay? So I saw that. I respected how it went down. It was good, man. I appreciate, even though I knew, David, like Brother David, I knew you was going to lose, man. Because you don't have the experience, man. You got to respect people who was before you. That's how you learn. All of you young men, don't get caught up in this internet bullshit. Some of you young men, most of you, damn near all of you young guys, y'all need to go to the fucking military. Okay, you probably won't even get accepted no more because, they done changed their whole shit. You got to be top tier nowadays to get it. They probably won't even accept you weak niggas nowadays. It is what it is. You emotional, weak motherfuckers. They ain't going to accept you because you can't handle you can't think rationally under pressure. You know what I'm saying? You think with your emotion, you get everybody killed. They don't want that. But anyway, watching that and seeing the young man, get dismantled respectfully and then end it great. And then after that, Brother David, if you listen to this podcast, I don't know if you do, if you don't, but I got a lot of respect for you, young man, because you came on there and you accepted your defeat like a man. Most of these motherfucking pussy boys nowadays, they can't even be a man enough to accept their defeat. What you did, accepting your defeat, and not only that, saying, hey, you know what? I need to go ahead and rethink my whole play. I got to rethink everything now. I thought this, I thought that. I said some crazy shit. Matter of fact, I need to go visit Tony's yard because Tony invited him to his yard. Tony didn't have to invite him to his yard. Tony didn't have to go and school the boy, but Tony know better. He an OG. He knew better. He knew that the young man was just piss and vinegar. He's just piss and vinegar. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no pot to piss in. You ain't got no fucking accolades. How you gonna talk to me with all the accolades like you a fucking expert? You see the audacity of these people nowadays? But when you said what you said, David, man, oh man, that's how you level yourself up, David. Accepting your defeat like a man, saying, you know what, I need to rethink this, rethink that, you know, after reading the comments and all that. Man, I saw your shit. I was proud of you, David. You earn my respect as a man because you're right. You need to go and holler at Tony, man. Learn something. Tony gonna level you up, man. You got the potential. You got, you know, but you just went about it the wrong way. You was mentored by the wrong ones. You was mentored by the internet. You was mentored by shock value and drama. You wasn't mentored by, you got to go work your way through the fucking ranks. You got to start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, no skip to my lose. You know, nobody taught you that you can't do no skip to my lose. You was taught that you can just fabricate things just based off of shock value. That's not how this fucking game in real life works. And see, with the military young men, you can't do that. In the military, you get broken down. And not only that, you're not only held accountable by your fucking superiors, but your comrades that's with you in battle, they'll fuck you up first before your superiors get a hold of you. You get fucked up by your peers first. Because you have a team around you and you got some teammates that's really captains. And your captains will fuck you up. Like, I ain't letting you fuck the squad up. I'm going to fuck you up before I get to the commander. You ain't fucking the squad up. But see, ain't no team ball these days. Ain't no team structure these days. Everybody want to be a Pro Bowler without the fucking work. Everybody want to be a commentator without the fucking work. Everybody want to downplay real veterans without the fucking work. How does that fucking work today? Oh, anybody can be anything they want on the internet. You can be wherever the fuck you want to be on the internet, right? Wrong. So, shout out to you, David. I'm proud of you, man. Shout out to you, OG Tony, for dealing with him with respect, man, and tell him, hey, man, you know what I mean? I want you to come to my, you know what I mean? Like, that's the real shit. That's how it's supposed to be handled. Not no arguing and bitching like females. I don't like you, fuck you. All that bitch shit. How you gonna solve problems being on some bitch shit? Huh? I digress. But that's my week, man. It's a good week. Big salute to every one of you. Big salute to all of you. Now I'm gonna drop my link. But before I drop my link, I want to play my intro again because you know what? Oh my God, I love my intro. I'm going to play my intro again and then we're going to drop the fucking link. But you know what? Hold on. I'm premature. I'm premature. Let me give a shout out. 2 shout outs. I'm going to give a shout out to Cooper, man, for supporting the coach and purchasing some of my merch. Big salute to you, Coop. I'm grateful, man. Thank you, Coop. Missed you last week, but I'm grateful, man. And big salute to my brother, Rock Solid. You know how much Rock Solid spent? You know how much Rock Solid spent at my store? He spent 250 buckaroonies at my store, man. Oh my God. Let me show you this store real quick. Let me show you this store real quick. Okay. Man, my boy Rock Solid Pitts, that boy spent $250 in the store, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all you guys who supported me, man. This is the first time I asked for something from y'all. Asked for something like, hey, support me, man. But you know what? I got the best merch in the league. I got the merch that regardless of what breed you breed, regardless of what dogs you have, regardless of your philosophy, as long as it's high performance, you can rock it, regardless of your kennel name. Huh? You can rock it. It represents what it represents. It's Formula One canines. It's the highest level. Of course you can rock it. Let's look at the stow. Look at the stow. Look at that. Got DNA? We do. With the DNA, with the turbocharges, with the turbo Formula One canines. Look at that shit. No wonder niggas is spending buckaroonies, huh? 250. Ready spent 200. Look at that, man. Look at this one. High performance working dog engineer. High performance working dog engineers. Look at that shit. Top tier, man. Top tier. Look at this one. Built for high performance. Built for Formula One canines with the dog head. Like I said, like the Corvette emblem, I had to do that with the dog head, man. Come on, that's top tier. Built for high performance. I mean, who can't wear that regardless of what type of dog you got? Regardless of your kennel name, who can't wear that? And motherfuckers like, yo, that shit dope. That shit fire. Yo, that's just fire. That's fire. Look at that. Unleash the power. Unleash the power with the dog head emblem. Formula One canines. Come on, man. That's conversation pieces all day long. I got all different sizes, man. All different sizes, man. All different types. Okay? Hold on, man. Make sure y'all scroll through. When y'all go to my store, y'all scroll through and just see, how they fitting. You know what I mean? However you want it fitted, I got the sizes for y'all, man. Look at that. AK-47 chopper, the bone crusher. Look at that shit. That shit hard with the I think that's a Draco right there. It's supposed to be an AK, but you get what it is. You get what it means. Come on, that shit hard, man. That shit hard. Gotta make one for AK. Come on, man. Shop with me, man. Support. I got the t-shirts, man. We getting some sunshine now. I got the shirts. Got the shirt. Formula One Canine, FBM frames, brains, and motors. Shirts. High performance. Shirts. Built for high performance. Shirts. I got the hoodies. With the dog embroidery. Come on, man. Coach got it for you, man. Look at that. With the dog embroidery on the chest. With the Formula One canines on the sleeve. All premium too, man. However you want it fitted, man. I got it for y'all. Man. Go shop with me, man. Top tier merch. Ain't no merch like this shit, man. I raised the bar, man. I raised the bar. That's what I do with everything I do. I raise the bar, man. I'm a trendsetter. I ain't playing with y'all. Look at that on the back. Look at that on the back. You got the damn logo on the back of the shirt. Come on, man. Look how the coach. You got the embroidery of the dog head right there, like the polo horse. You know how you got the polo horse. The coach thought about everything, just like I do with the dogs. I like variety. Like I say, I like variances in my dogs, right? I respect all my genetics. Okay, if I pay all this money for all this different genetics, I don't want to water all my shit down. I want everything to play I put in that dog. I don't want to water my genetics down. So, of course, I got to give you a variety pack when it comes to this goddamn merch. Okay. Look at the hats. We got the hats, all different types of hats. However you want to fit it up. We got the coach hats. We got the hats. Man, go shop with me, man. Quality merch, man. Conversation pieces. If you represent high performance working dogs, then come on, man. How could you not rock this merch, man? How could you not? I don't care what breed you got. How could you not, man? I got frames, brains, and motors. With the Formula One on the side of it. We got the frames, brains, and motors on the front. That's right. That's what we represent, man. We cooking up dogs, engineers, frames, brains, and motors. That's what we do. Look at that. Look. We got the dog head. Look how we got it, man. Embroidery on that embroidery, man. No paste on that embroidery like you got one of them NFL hats or them NBA hats. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got a coach do it top tier, man. Top of the spear, top tier, man. We got the Formula One in the midsection, man. We got the Moni in the midsection. Formula One canines. Frames, brains, and motor. Formula One canines. We got all the different styles, man. You want the dad hats? We got the dad hats. You know what I mean? Some of y'all like them dad type hats. We got those, man. We got everything you want. Pick one. You know what I mean? That's why you spending a couple $100 at the store. Then you're going to have to triple back because it's like, damn, I didn't get everything I want, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the full-fledged, the full face on the full face Formula One K9s, conversation pieces, man. Conversation pieces, man. Okay. Okay, let me remove that. Let me remove that. Okay, let me remove that. Frames, brains, and motors. Now, let me do this. Let me go ahead and share this link. But before I share this link, let me play this intro one more time. Okay, let me play this intro one more time. Okay, lights, camera, action, roll them.
Listen, do some work. Do some work. Why? Do some work. Why? Do some work. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Take off your skirt. Yeah, don't flirt. Get it in. Yeah, it's time to win. Yes, it's time to get up. Yes, it's time to win. Yes, free from sin, born again. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's so frightening, it's exciting. When I get it in, it strikes like lightning. Electricity, do some work. Don't be afraid to get blood on your shirt. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. But I guarantee it works. Ooh, don't flirt. Don't wear a skirt. Be a man, please understand. It's time to work. It's time to do additions. It's time to work. It's time to go on missions. Stay in tune with the God, fuck the squad. If you ain't in tune with us, yeah, I'll go solo. Don't you know though? So 100 nation, that's for sure though. I do the work. I get blood on my shirt. Oh my God, yes it squirts. But I let it release. I get the peace. Oh my God, I slay them devils. Rest in peace. Till they lay down and deceased. And do some work, get some blood on your shirt. I don't acknowledge no shit that is fake. I can't stand police niggas, they're jakes. Yes, you cannot relate. Sometimes you do the math, it doesn't equate. Oh my God, heaven's sakes. Oh my God, what the hell, yeah. What's the smell? I don't smell shit, cause you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to do it. Nigga, quit, forfeit, lay it down. Shh, don't make a sound. Yes, I'm profound and I get it in. Yes, we're born to win. I said, do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's a soldier's life, nigga. Blood on your shirt. Fuck all the laughing shit. Fuck all the flirts. Fuck all the play shit. Fuck all the skirts. We not feminine. We not like women. We like men. We get it, then we born again. Stop that shit, please. Stop that shit. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Don't make me shake you up. Don't make me wake you up. Don't make me slam you down. Lay you to the ground. Shake you up. Take the bitch out of you. Lift you up. Take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. Ladies, don't be afraid. Fuck these niggas. Don't be they slave. Yes, they'll take you down to the grave. Listen, bitches, don't be they slave. Fuck with a king. Be a queen. Come through, move like a machine. Stay mean and stay clean. Look up in the sky, yes, have a dream. Martin Luther King, the God, it flows through me. Yes, they call me T-E-E-S-I-R-E. Sire, oh, I'm on fire. Lightning strikes, I ain't no liar. I speak the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. Yes, it strikes through the spine. It strikes through the roof. It's the truth. Mathematics, get it in. Mathematics, get it again. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, Jean-Claude Van Damme it, man. Okay, let me drop that link. Let me drop that damn link. Let me drop that damn link, man. Come on, man. Trendsetter, man. Trendsetter, man. Let me drop that link for those of you who are qualified to come on up so we can do what we do. So we can get to this classroom, man. Top tier classroom. Ain't no classroom like it. Ain't no classroom like it, man. Come over here and learn something. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and learn something. Come over here and learn something. Hit that link if you qualify. Come on down. Come on down. Hit that link if you qualified. Yeah. Come on down. Let's get it. Come on, man. No classroom like it. Zero, but ours. Ready.
Salute, coach. That was a banger, man.
Thank you, Ready. Thank you, brother. Good
Yeah.
man.
What's up,
Salute,
fellas?
Cave, man.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. I didn't get invited to do a cameo.
For sure. Oh man. Yeah, we had, we got to open up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Got a nice influx of new followers, and we slowly getting momentum for this high performance working dog men and dog women community.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that we are, more and more like-minded dog men and dog women are tapping in, finding us, and I just want us to keep pushing the envelope. So I'm just grateful that we're here, grateful that we have our platform. We stuck to the script. We didn't deviate.
Facts.
We didn't buy into what's going to bring you views. We just stick to our script, and more and more people are talking about things that we've been talking about. More and more people are they're more accepting of mixing dogs, which we've been, we know that's how every dog breed is ever made. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Yeah. So we're grateful that people are catching on and they're finding our classroom. So, salute to the growth. You know what I mean? Salute to the growth.
All right. Salute to it.
How was you guys this week, man? Good week?
Word. Good. Great week. I'm still kind of waiting for the stuff to come in. It said on my ticker that it was on the way.
Yeah. So what happened was, when I'll speak it. So when I make all my proofs, right? Once they make the order, they check the proofs. So they hit me up and was like, "Hey, double check this. We had to resize this. We had to, so they did that. So that's why yours was held up, but yours is on the way."
Yep. I've seen it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So thank you for your patience.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, man.
no doubt.
Verde in the building.
Salute, Verde.
Was good. Ready was good, Cave, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna cook tonight, man. You know what I mean? The topic of tonight gonna be, and make sure you guys put when you're not talking, just be aware to put your, hit the mute button when you're not talking. When you talk, unmute. When you don't talk, hit mute. Just keep that in your mind. Just, so that we don't get no feedback. Okay. So the topic tonight is avoiding genetic bottlenecks in high performance competition dogs. Full breakdown. That's what tonight's subject matter is. Okay. Now, why this is so important for us who's in tune with the frames, brains, and motors philosophy, okay, for you to elevate your performance in your dogs, there cannot be any bottlenecking. So for us, we need to know what this means and what it looks like. And so that's why we're having this classroom tonight, because a lot of you might have heard the term, but you don't necessarily know what it really means and how it can affect the performance of your dogs, especially if you're not trying to create the same dog. Okay. In this classroom, if you breed a dog, you should never want to make the same dog in this classroom. If that's your program, then that's your program. I'm not dictating your program. However, what I teach is what I do. It's no fun. It's no challenge for me as a dogman engineer to create the same dog. I'm not breeding a damn dog on my yard if it's the same. I don't want no lookalikes. I don't want no acolytes. Okay? I want better. I want bigger, faster, stronger. I want more stamina. I want, like this is the challenge for someone like me who really crave this dog man and dog women engineer type of thing, right? This Lockheed Martin type of mentality. So when we teach you guys these things and we have this classroom format, and yeah, it's going to be 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. Okay? This is real shit. This one, nerds love this shit. I love long form content. Me. I love that. When shit's short, I hate that. Me. Because I don't have a short attention span. Me personally. So I crafted this classroom around who I am as a coach. So when we teach these type of things and we have AI to help us format it so that we can just follow it and add to it, this is where you should really pay attention and take your notes, like I always tell y'all. This is a classroom setting. If you are a nerd, you love to come to class to learn. If you don't like to learn, you should not be in this class. If you want to be entertained, there's plenty of other there's a lot of podcasts. This is a classroom. It's not a podcast. Even though this is like a podcast, right? But in our reality, this is a classroom. Okay? You have a super fucking dog man mind, like ready. Okay, who studies all kind of different dogs. Like his palette is broad. He teach me all kind of shit about different dogs out there and all this type of shit. You got Caveman with a lot of experience. His dog man mind is fucking broad. You got young Verde. He a young man, but he sees it early. He not downplaying me because he got his own vision. He not downplaying Reddy and Caveman. He come in ready to learn like I was. Like I was when I got in corporate America. I ain't know shit. And I saw people doing things that I was curious about, and they were making money. So instead of me thinking I was all that and super jock or super smart and want to downplay niggas because I was jealous and envious, you know what I did? I went under their wing, shut my fucking mouth. I asked questions and I listened. I had 2 ears to hear, and I followed them. I followed their lead. And guess what? It elevated me to where I'm at today because I followed, and they kept giving me game, 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 giving me game. And one thing about this world that you guys need to pay attention, you young men and young women, especially you men, I'm talking to men right now, okay? It's not just about what you know now. What you know plays now. I don't want y'all to be no dummies. But the real power is in who you know. Because that's the extra boost, that's the extra lift, that's the extra hand that we all need. I don't care how talented you are, you still need a helping hand. And if you got those guys who's already there and they like you, even though you might disagree, but they like you, they're going to help you get a lot further than you thinking that you can make it on your own. Okay? So salute to you, young Verde. You got a lot of potential, my brother. Don't get persuaded by those people who is envious and jealous, okay? Don't do it. Don't follow those type. You know better, Verde, please, okay? You don't watch Verde, you watched the show last week. Don't fall victim to that type of shit. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. I just want to make sure. All right, so anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen. Now, listen. When we do this outline, and I get to these certain steps, I'm going to stop. And I want all of you to elaborate and add. Now, if you don't have nothing to add, you don't have nothing to add. But I want us to, you know what I mean? Because what ChatGPT has allowed us to do is create an outline. And she answers a lot of these questions without us having to think about it. But I want us to elaborate on it because it's valuable to have a teacher like ChatGPT. But it's all about our perspective on what she's given us, okay? And I don't want us to just breeze through these fucking points without perspective, okay? So, you know, like let's not just freestyle the classroom and just let her do all the work. I don't want this type of classroom, okay? We're going to use her for what she's used for, which is just an outline, and I want all of us to elaborate on it, okay? Because I don't want us to get fucking lazy because we got AI now, okay? Because I don't get lazy. I just use this bitch because it helps us format, okay? But everything that I put in this fucking AI, I already think about, okay? So I want you guys to think about these things as I read them and illustrate them and narrate them, okay? And add your own too. But make sure you take notes. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention, okay? But let me do this here real quick, okay? Hold on. Hold up. Make sure I got everything here. Hold on. Make sure. Where you at, bitch? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, here we go. Okay, let me share my screen. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Ready? You already know what time it is. Yeah, you already know what time it is. You know what I mean? Catch me if I pronounce something wrong. You already know how we do. Okay. Now
Sure.
I'm gonna let you guys know I am not your fucking English teacher. Okay. I'm a high performance dog man, working dog man engineer. Okay. Now I'm pretty good at illustrating and narrating now, but sometimes I might make a mistake on a word. Okay. I'm not truly familiar with. So don't hold me accountable for that shit. I ain't no English teacher. But be grateful that I'm reading this shit to you because you know what? I put it on the screen for you to read it your goddamn self. Okay, so make sure you pay attention in class and don't hold me accountable for being your fucking English teacher because I'm not your English teacher. Okay, I'm the coach. So let's go ahead and do what we do. We got Chris in the building. Big salute to you, Chris. My brother Chris, he's another top tier engineer, man. Pay attention to Chris. He know what he's talking about. But let's go ahead and do what we do, man. All right, so ready? You already know what we're doing, okay? So, genetic bottlenecking in high-performance competition dogs. A hard look at how elite programs accidentally shrink their own ceiling. I like that already. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Coach ChatGPT. What genetic bottlenecking actually is plain English. Genetic bottlenecking happens when a large, diverse population gets reduced to a small gene pool, and future generations are built almost entirely from that narrow slice. You don't just lose bad genes, you lose options, alternative nerves, recovery traits, immune robustness, metabolic
Robustness.
Yes, robustness. Thank you, sir. Metabolic efficiency and different expressions of drive. Once those options are gone, selection can't bring them back. You can only reshuffle what's left. In high performance dogs, bottlenecks almost never come from accidents. They come from success. That's interesting how she said that. Let me read that one more time. That's pretty interesting what she said. In high-performance dogs, bottlenecks almost never come from accidents. They come from success. That's not, I mean, you know she's gonna dig deep in that, but you know that's kind of perplexing. That kind of makes you think like, what she mean by that? You know what I mean? Bottlenecking comes from success. Well, let's go. How bottlenecks form in competition dog programs. Number one, the one great dog trap. A single dominant producer wins, or produces winners, and everyone piles on. What happens? Same stud used across dozens or hundreds of litters. All right, we heard that before. His visible strengths spread fast. Okay. His hidden weaknesses spread even faster. Okay. You don't notice the cost for 2 to 4 generations by then. Okay. Recovery declines. All right. Injury rates rise. Okay. Dogs still look elite, but break sooner and think slower. This is a classic popular sire syndrome. What can y'all add to the outline of what assistant coach Miss ChatGPT laid down for us? What can you add to this? Okay, because we already know that it's the popular sire syndrome, but what anything you could add from your own perspective of how bottlenecks form in competition dog programs?
That's almost like the racehorse joint.
Okay, come on. You already know. We got to elaborate.
Yeah, they using the same stud in multiple programs,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep running the dog back to the same stud. All the pups are going back to him too.
Right. Right.
All the generations, because they want to keep that look. They want to keep the pheno. They think they're gonna keep all the genetics and the traits too as well, but they're all losing everything.
Yep. Yep. And watch this, y'all. Shout out to you, Reddy. You're right about that. Now, like you said with the racehorse, right? You know, this is a classic line breeding scenario. Okay. Because, you know, you line breed, and then you run it back to the sire again. You line breed, then you run it back to the sire again. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Yeah, that's a two-edged sword. Okay, you keep, you know, but you know, you line, you know what I'm saying? Like you line breeding, which is damn near you're putting a little bit of variance in it, but you're keeping the same genetic characteristics. And then you want to strengthen it back up. You want it back to that sire, but you're not really doing your line any favors. You're not. Anything you want to add, K, man?
I mean, part of the reason, I guess the main reason it gets bottlenecked is because you're selecting for a narrow amount of traits, or possibly even only one trait.
That makes
So you're
sense.
throwing everything else out the window.
Yep. Y'all heard what Caveman said? Y'all heard what Caveman said? Pay attention. Y'all heard what Reddy said? We engineers, pay attention now. The whole thing is we got to think, man. Use your brains, y'all. You got to use your critical thinking now. Like I said, sometimes we get fixated on certain things that we like. You don't think about the complete picture. You don't think about the big picture when it comes to these dogs. Frames, brains, motors, and the complete frame, and the complete brain, and the complete motor. Sometimes we get lazy in the lab. And we say, well, shit, man, I couldn't fix this, but I got that. So you just focus on that. Okay? You get in, bottlenecking.com will sneak up on your ass. Let's carry on. Number 2, line breeding without an exit plan. See the whole shit, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Line breeding is a tool, not a strategy. Used correctly, fixes traits, reveals recessiveness quickly, sharpens predictability. Used carelessly, narrows neurological variation, locks in stress responses, caps ceiling traits like adaptability and endurance. Most programs bottleneck when they line breed repeatedly on the same ancestors, never inject a structurally or mentally different outcross, select only on wins, not on what it costs the dogs to win. What can you elaborate on that, fellas? Line breeding without an exit plan. What can y'all elaborate on that? Who want to go first?
Shit, there's no win there. I don't see a win in that. You just a straight lose. But
Well,
when you do it correctly, you win because you you're gonna do the outcrosses, and you're gonna get the traits that you're looking for, and then you're gonna bring that back into the breeding to fix everything.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, ladies, all y'all smart engineers. Okay. This is a high performance dog men and dog women class. This is for performance only. This is not show dogs. This is the hardest thing to build. This is the hardest level of dogmanship is high performance. Okay. So when she says line breeding is a tool, not a strategy, you hear a lot of people talk about line breeding because they're trying to hold on to shit. You know what I mean? When you breeding and making a performance dog, you only hold on to things because you wasn't able to hold. You couldn't solidify that in your line. That's the only reason why you hold on. Okay, but if you know that you already have like with cars, right? If my car already brakes good, but I add a bigger motor in there, I'm not holding on to the older brakes. I got a bigger motor in it. I need better brakes. If you're not breeding that way, I can't line breed and get better brakes, y'all. If it's not in the line, why am I line breeding for? I already got brakes. They're okay. They're good enough. But there's things that I'm lacking, which let's say it might be in my motor. If my motor's faster than my dog, but the brakes aren't good enough, then why am I line breeding? I need to do a cross. Go ahead, K-Man. You got anything to say?
I mean, not really. It's a self-explanatory concept. I mean,
right.
No exit plan means you just think that you're going to continue with your line and nothing's going to go wrong. It's going to work out. You're not going to need a different source of DNA to introduce. Eventually it's going to fall apart.
Right. Right. Yep. So everything needs to be strategic, okay. It sounds good when people say things when it's simply said. Well, I inbreed because of this, and I line breed because of that, and then I outcross because of that. Okay. But did you ever break down why are you line breeding? Why are you inbreeding? Why are you outcrossing? Performance, though. Performance reason. We only want to know why you're doing it for performance. Okay? That's the only reason why. If it doesn't have a strategy behind your line breeding and it doesn't make sense, then what are you doing it for? First of all, if you're breeding dogs without any strategy, then you should get, you a novice. You a novice if you don't have a fucking strategy on why you breeding dogs. Okay? So please, all of you smart dog men and dog women, pay attention, y'all. There ain't nobody breaking this shit down like we doing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Let's go to number 3.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They were saying something good in the comments in the chat.
Okay. Let me know who said it.
Bulldog and 416K9.
Okay. Thank you. Ready?
All right.
Let me try. So Bulldog said, okay. All right. So Bulldog says, do 3 lines, then line cross after 3rd or 4th generation. Okay. Now let me add to that. What are your 3 lines? Now watch this. If you're breeding for performance, I have a philosophy. It's a philosophy now of breeding freaks and podium dogs, because this is the highest level of performance. Okay, we're not breeding show dogs. So if you're trying to breed freaks of natures, which is fucking LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Deion Sanders, any freakish athlete that have a God that's God-given, God-given, plus they put the work in. Or you got top 3 level type, podium type, first place, second, third type dogs. There's a strategy to get them dogs. Line breeding is a tool, but like she said, it has to be a strategy behind why you're doing it. We know the freaks come from, and the athletes, superior athletes come from outcrossers, period.com. So when you say do 3 lines, okay, why are you line breeding 3 times? If that's what that means. I'm assuming that's what that means. I don't know. Am I wrong, Reddy? Bulldog, let me know. Are you saying line breed 3 times?
What he's saying, and this is a breeding practice. Like, this is how you maintain so let's say a line of chickens for the hatchery. They have 3 separate families of that same line.
Got you. Okay. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Caveman. Okay, so I get it now. 3 different lines, then line cross after. Okay, cool. I get that. Yep. You was teaching that shit before, Caveman. Yep. Okay, cool. I get it, Bulldog. Yep. I get it. Yep. You can do that for sure. 416K9, he said, and separate them again until you have multiple lines of exactly what you want. Then go heavy into the crossovers. Yep. Like Trey Songz says, yep. Okay, yeah, y'all smart. Hey, thank you, K-Man. I missed that I missed that. Thank you, K-Man. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Yeah, y'all cooking over here, man. I mean, I love it when y'all engineers be talking that engineer shit time. You know what I mean? Let's keep it going. Number 3. Again, thank you, Caveman, for clarifying that for me. Number 3, over-selecting for a single performance expression. This is subtle and deadly. Examples: only breeding explosive dogs, lose endurance and longevity. Okay. Only breeding high prey dogs, lose handler focus and impulse control. Only breeding civil pressure, lose curiosity and learning speed. You end up with 1-gear dogs, amazing at one task, fragile everywhere else. That's not elite genetics. That's a performance monoculture. How do y'all feel? Okay, hold on. We ain't done with that. I think this is all number 3. Make sure I get this right. I don't want to make sure. Okay, so we stop there. How do y'all feel about the over-selecting of a single performance expression?
Yeah, absolutely. I know a couple of good examples of that.
Talk about it.
Well, one that I brought up before is the coonhound. In the coonhound competitions, they have competitions for how many times or whose dog barks the most times in a minute, right? Okay. When they're on the tree.
Okay.
And there's a problem in the tree and walker breed, where people have bred their dogs to be so tree crazy, because it's a necessary trait, because you want the hound to stay at the tree until you get there, no matter if it takes you a matter of hours, right? And you want the dog to make noise so you know where to find the dog. If you concentrate on that trait, you'll eventually, which they do, they have dogs that'll just run up to a tree and start barking genetically.
Okay.
And and I've heard the same story in chickens. You get chickens that are so game and so aggressive, full on assault, but they have no accuracy. Like, they don't do anything. It just looks like they are. They just do a bunch of flapping. Nothing happens.
So you're saying, K-Man, they've just focused on one thing, and because it worked so well, they just kept, they just kept breeding on that trait alone?
Yes, they bred on the treeing capabilities.
Okay.
So you take out like the locating ability, the cold tracking ability, all kinds of things. And then but you overdo that trait to where it's not good. That they call it slick tree. That's no good. And that gets points taken out of you in a competition. And you sure don't want to follow a dog around the woods all night staring at empty trees.
Oh, so that joint's just going to any tree. It doesn't care.
Yeah, it don't have a coon in it.
Yeah, because it's not sniffing. It's just running to trees and barking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Hey,
No off switch.
Yeah, pay attention in class, you guys. Y'all keep cooking in the chat. One thing I want to say to all of you guys over here, in our classroom, we respect everybody, man. Okay, as men, we respect everybody, and it's good to have healthy debates. All right, let's not belittle any of your brothers. Don't do it, because this is how we keep learning. All you guys have a voice, whether it's contrary to what you believe or not. Okay, we want to keep everybody thinking, because it's we want to have this open platform so that we can all learn. I want everybody to feel that they can come up, even though you might not, it might not be right to everybody, but the fact that you participate and you have an ear to hear and you listening, and you can, okay, but damn, I thought of it this way. Okay, I thought of it that way. Okay, this is how we gonna grow, y'all. It's a collective. Okay, I gave y'all an example of how my nephew hit me with a play that I never even thought. I was like, well, in my spirit, I'm like, damn, nephew, I would never do that. However, I don't want to knock him, because he might show me something. He might have did something and he's like, hey, Unc, you know what I did to make this dog? Then it blows my mind. So please, y'all, that's all I'm saying. As men, we respect each other, and I want everybody to feel comfortable with participating, whether you know exactly what you're talking about or not. It doesn't hurt to ask a question. It doesn't hurt to participate, because I'm not going to belittle you, and I don't want nobody belittling nobody here in this classroom. That we don't do that shit over here. We're here to learn. Okay, and the more people we got participating, the more we can learn. Y'all follow me on it? I know y'all agree with me on the panel, but please, y'all, I encourage you guys to participate, whether you know exactly what you're talking about or not. Okay, so let's carry on.
It all plays, fellas.
Everything plays. Coach I tell y'all all the time, everything plays. Whether you believe it, whether you heard it, whether you've seen it or not, everything plays. Okay, so come on, y'all. All right, here we go. Number 3. Over-selecting for a single performance expression. This is subtle. Did I already do that? No. Yeah, I did. Did I already do that? No. I did.
You up to what bottlenecking looks like?
Thank you, Reddy. Thank you, sir. All right, here we go. What bottlenecking looks like in a real high performance, or in real high performance dogs. Example 1, all fire, no fuel. Dogs show massive intensity at 12 to 18 months. Early burnout by 3 to 4 years. Chronic soft tissue injuries. Stress behaviors outside of work. Genetic cause. Narrow cortisol regulation. Reduce mitochondrial efficiency. Yep.
Mito.
Thank you. Mitochondrial. Thank you.
Cortisol.
Say that again, K-Man.
Cortisol, that's the stress hormone.
Chondrial.
Okay. Same stress
Yeah,
response.
I'm talking the word.
Oh, my fault.
Okay, cool. Same stress response wiring across the pedigree. You didn't breed intensity. You bred only one way to express intensity. Okay, you guys get what bottlenecking looks like in a real high performance dogs? You guys get anything you want to add to that she didn't add, or you want to elaborate on?
That's almost like the bulldog. with the off switch, no off switch, just straight on,
Mm.
and it burns itself out because it
Mm.
doesn't know how to stop,
Mm.
and it can't breathe. It doesn't have the palate, the hard palate to pass through the airways correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I see that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so and the dogs they be intense from puppyhood all the way almost to a mature adult. And you be like, damn, this dog's crazy. As soon as that joint's a full adult that's just dying. Now you spending all this money and the dog's dead. Yeah.
Yep. 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 Pay attention, class. What about you, K, man?
No, I'm good. That's kind of what we already covered.
Any examples
No,
you can
just,
give just off your own experience?
Singling out one trait. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing as the hound thing. In a game dog, if you was just breeding for nothing but gameness, you're going to lose performance. Breeding for nothing but bite, you're going to lose gameness. Kind of thing. You gotta learn to keep that balance, or what you can sacrifice, and how to compensate. Just singling out one trait, you're gonna, you don't have the complete package that it takes to do the job. You like filling your toolbox up with all 9/16 sockets.
Mm.
That's all you can do is take off 9/16 nuts and bolts. That's it.
Keyword I heard you say, K, man, balance. Balance. Frames, brains, motors, fellas. Frames, brains, motor. Complete, though. Complete everything in that circle we talk about. Think outside the box to create the circle. Everything that encompasses a dog's frame, you better be thinking about. Everything that encompasses a dog's brain, you better be thinking about. And everything that encompasses that dog's motor, you better be thinking about. Okay? I don't care if you get one more than the other. Don't shortcut this shit because it has to be balanced, and you will see it in your dog. If you really assess your animals, you will see it now. You can't hide from that shit. You know what I mean? You think you can. No, you can't. No, you can't. Your dog will show you it, especially if you testing your animal. Let's keep it going. Example 2, the paper tiger pedigree. Pedigree stacked with title dogs, but pups show wide inconsistencies, weak nerve under novelty, poor recovery after corrections, genetic cause, bottleneck, neurological, there we go, neurological resilience, selection based on results, not processing. Titles don't tell you how a dog thinks under pressure. Okay, anything that you can add to the paper tiger pedigree? I like that. The paper tiger.
Yeah, I've never heard that term.
That's a good one though, huh?
Yeah. That's like fake dogs.
Yeah, it's like fake dogs, paper tiger. Yeah, I like that. Anything you could add to that? The paper tiger pedigree, how people breed off of that, the paper tiger, which means it's not real, it's papers. Those people who breed off of papers, she's talking about those people who breed off of pedigree. A pedigree don't tell you about a fucking dog. It's just some names of a dog on a paper.
Yep, just names. Maybe once in a while you get a picture.
That's why she said it's called a paper tiger. Because it's just a name on a paper. If you do not know, engineers, pay attention. If you do not know what each and every one of them dogs were, frames, brains, and motors on that pedigree, that shit, you just ball it up and throw it in the trash. Burn it. It does not show you a formula. It does not show you a formula. Think about mathematics. The only way you solve math problems, you got to go back and you see all the numbers. If I'm looking at names and no numbers, how am I going to solve the math? How do I solve the mathematical equation without the numbers? Now, word problems. Remember when we was in school, we did word problems? One thing about the word problems is they equal numbers. Word problems equal numbers, but with pedigrees, we know those fucking words or those names, because most of them is lies. Think about that. Paper hanging. How many of y'all know about paper hanging, y'all? So if the pedigree is full of damn near half lies, how are you going to solve the problem? That's why she called it paper tiger pedigrees. Wide inconsistencies, weak nerve under novelty, poor recovery after corrections, genetic causes, bottleneck, neurological resilience, selection based on results, not processing. Titles don't tell you how a dog thinks under pressure. Come on, man. Y'all smart engineers? Come on. Go ahead, K-Man. You got something to say?
Yeah, I think maybe you're supposed to get a big, long 7th-generation pedigree and fold it up to make it look like a tiger and take it in the box with you. Try to scare the other dog.
Yo, gay man, you're crazy, yo.
Okay, man. You good, man.
Starts talking about papers. I think when you should take that piece of paper in the box with you and show it to that other dog.
Oh my goodness. We know better, men. Men, we know better. We too smart for that shit. Okay? It's like, okay, man, I love using analogies. If we're at the top of the food chain and we have a team, and you have the CIA, you got the people who get you intel, and they tell you, hey, sir, I know that they've been selling us these wolf tickets, but sir, we found out the truth. And you pay people to find out the truth for you, and then you get the truth, and you still in disbelief. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? The internet is a two-edged sword. High performance dog men and dog women engineers. It cuts both ways. It cuts in your favor and it cuts against you. But you and us, we have to discern what's right and what's wrong. That's where the smart people come in. If you're not smart and you easily persuaded left or right, then it is what it is. You're just not smart enough. But we know better. The key is just like what K-Man was talking about earlier, is balance. You got to put yourself in the middle of that two-edged sword. Because everything plays like Reddy said. I digress, so let's keep going now. Number 3, immune and fertility drift. Seen often after 5 to 8 generations of tight breeding. Smaller litters, slower healing, increased allergies or autoimmune issues, genetic causes, loss of MHC, which I don't know what that is. You know what that is, K-Man? Ready? MHC? Might have to look that up. Okay, might have to look that up.
Must be a protein.
Yeah, immune system diversity. Recessive no longer diluted by variation. Performance dogs still work, but cost more to keep working. And she said that's due to tight breeding, which we get that. Okay. And that's, again, all the breeding practices play in our toolbox as engineers. But there needs to be a strategy of why you want to breed tight. There needs to be a strategy in why you're doing a line breeding. There needs to be a strategy behind why you're doing an outcross. If you just continue to do it just to save, let's say, a family of dogs, then unbeknownst to your understanding of what you're doing, you're fucking your whole line up when it comes to high performance working dogs. You're going to create smaller litters, slower healing, increase allergies or autoimmune issues. Anything you guys want to add to that?
Yeah, I was about to say that's like when you don't have a direction anymore. Like you just breeding dogs, or you got dogs in your backyard and they just running them up, breeding over and over to each other, and yeah, they just all messed up in the back. They got like fur missing and all that shit. They don't even look like what they supposed to be anymore.
But they have no strategy behind their breeding.
Yeah, they just let the dogs do what they do. That's what it sound like to me too. Like they just let the dogs be dogs and breed up. They didn't like bring the human in there to like separate them and all that. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying
Like crazy, like a hamster mill back there.
damn.
Yeah, it could happen
Yeah, that's
that way.
wicked.
But yeah, another part of the fertility thing is your female might not even be able to conceive, or she might collapse on you.
Say that one more time. You said something at the end, K man. What you said at the end?
She might prolapse. She might even.
I had that.
That's when their uterus comes out.
Watch this, K man. So you mentioned prolapse, right? So shout out to Bruce, man. Steel Curtain Bulldog. Shout out to Bruce, OG Bruce. Okay, this is why I always tell y'all I lead by example. I lead by example. Okay. This week, I did a post on my girl Big Bertha, my American Bulldog Big Bertha. Okay. Fucking man, work of art, another freak. Okay. But she wasn't built like how we talking, frames, brains, and motors. And I did a post, of her because one of my most amazing dogs. She was. And Bruce with Steel Curtain, he's an OG American Bulldog breeder, been around. Okay. He saw Big Bertha's like, oh, beautiful dog. He's asking me questions in the chat. I say, DM me, OG. He DM me. Me and him had a great conversation. Okay. And this is what I'm teaching you guys, you young men. Okay. See, now me and OG Bruce, we don't breed the same. Okay. We don't have the same philosophy. We don't have the same vision. But I would never downplay him because I want to learn from him. Even though my program is going right, his is left, what that man can give me, if I just open my ear to hear, is valuable to me because everything plays like we teach over here. I want to know everything because when I put my puzzle together, there's things that I don't know that he might know that I will remember when I talk to someone like him, like, oh, this is why this ain't working, or this is why I'm getting prolapse. So K-Man mentioned prolapse, right? So he was telling me about muscular dogs, freakish dogs like Big Bertha. And he was telling me how those dogs have prolapse. Those dogs have a hard time fucking having their periods. Those dogs have a small litters because they produce too much testosterone versus estrogen. Now, me being a rookie at experiencing prolapse like I did, but him telling me that, it made sense to me because she was a goddamn freak. She was muscled out like crazy.
That's not normal.
Females.
Yeah, that's almost like the double muscle gene. That's not normal. Who she was. Okay, she was bigger than her fucking her brother, her littermate brother. Okay, she was more muscular than her littermate brother. Okay, she was beyond that. But then when the OG was talking to me and giving me game, it made sense. Them dogs that's overly built like that, overly manly, like K-Man even mentioned that too. That shit is a two-edged sword. Yeah, it looks good and shit, but when it comes to reproductions, you gonna have problems like prolapse and, you know, small litters or maybe no heat cycles and shit like that. So it's a two-edged sword. It's a two-edged sword. Now, because I respect every dog man, and even though I know a lot, I still don't know everything. I'm grateful that I have OGs pouring into me and giving me shit that I can learn from, even though I already know what I know. And he's giving me his experience. I'm sure he's already, because he got them type of muscular dogs. Now, Big Bertha is on a whole nother level. He got a lot of muscular dogs, though. Go check him out. OG Bruce, still curtain. But not like Big Bertha. That's why he commented like, oh my God. He saw Big Bertha. He had to give her fucking props. But what I experienced, he gave me clarification. So shout out to you, K-Man, because I never had a female that had prolapse until that bitch. But when he told me that, then I got it. It made sense. That bitch is overly masculine and producing testosterone over estrogen. That's why that bitch look like Hulk Hogan. She didn't look like no Hulk Hogan. It's like one of them goddamn bodybuilders. Y'all seen Big Bertha? But I digress. Let's keep going. Why bottlenecking is especially dangerous in elite programs? Because it lies to you. Ooh, damn. For a while, dogs look consistent. Training systems adapt to weaknesses. Handlers compensate subconsciously. Then suddenly, progress stalls. Injury rate spikes. Good dogs stop becoming great dogs. At that point, no amount of training fixes a genetic ceiling. Ooh, what can y'all add to that one? What can y'all add to that one? Go ahead.
Shit, so you still getting the look of the dogs is staying the same look. You still, even though that it's digressing off of the traits are leaving, you could still train a dog because it still has a brain. You could still train it, but it ain't gonna be as efficient as the F1. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be good. And if you keep breeding that, you're gonna keep it's gonna turn from great dog to good dog to bad dog to worse dog to no dogs. Yeah,
That's when you start bringing out your recessive traits and your mutations, start causing mutations.
Okay.
Basically, you're throwing the same exact copy in the mix, and there's nothing there to correct it. You know, you're trying to photocopy the same. You're trying to photocopy a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy. Pretty soon, you start getting splotches.
There you go.
right.
There you go.
Holes.
That's why you guys have, hey, that's why we have to line breed every like breeding tool or breeding strategy. It has to be a strategy. I'm saying it. You know, like Caveman said, if you line breed, just a line breeder to keep the family going, photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy of a photo. You're not getting better. Yes, you might be keeping a certain thing in your mind. Like she said, dogs look consistent. You know how a lot of people talk about, I want my dogs to look, I want a consistent litter. That's what she's talking about. Why, if you're an elite dog man or breeder, I like to call myself, I'm not a breeder, I'm an artist. Why do you want your shit to be the same? Why? If you're line breeding, it should be like how I think my brother Bulldog was talking about, or like K-Man says, you got 3, 4 separate lines. They're all separate to each other. Then you line breed those together for a purpose, strategy. We're not going to keep doing that shit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 generations. What the fuck? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
So they could stick to guidelines.
Well, that is, I think it's more of it's the family play. That's why I say you guys go back and watch our masterclass on how thoroughbred horse breeding relates to competition dog breeding. Okay? They thought ahead of time when they first created the thoroughbred, but over hundreds of years, now they're experiencing genetic bottlenecking because they already bred it so many times line bred. The variance is gone. The variance is gone. Your vigor is getting smaller and smaller. The power of the vigor, smaller, smaller, smaller. Less potent, less potent, less potent, less potent. So when we're breeding competition dogs, you guys and gals, fuck what the dog looks like. The dog has to perform at a highest, and we only want the best performers. We only want the winners. But you as an engineer, you got to know how to put it together. Okay? You got to know how to put it together. Can't be blinded. Because, hey, I still got that drive, right? I still got that drive. I still got that bite. Still can run fast. What about everything else? What about everything else? Oh, coach, if I breed, oh, coach, if I fix that, I'm gonna lose this. Well. And so, come on, genetic. Come on, we gotta pay attention in class. Anything you want to add, K-Man, before we move on?
No, I'm good.
All right, let's go. The big misconception. If it's winning, the genetics must be good. Wrong. Winning only proves the dog succeeded once in one environment, under one system. Genetics are about repeatability, durability, and scalability across conditions. How do y'all feel about that? I love that one. I love that one.
Reminds me of the Greyhound.
Elaborate, K-Man. We got to elaborate.
Well, the Greyhound's been bred to be so fast that they're really too light boned to be worked. And if you want a coyote hunt with them, you have to cross them up with a stag hound or something to get more bone. Or they'll just be breaking their legs all the time.
Damn.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So the Greyhound K-Man, it's not a complete dog. Like you said, they made it a one-trick pony.
And it wants to do that task. The original Greyhound that does that run. Because it's already chasing the metal the metal bunny around the thing anyway. So it wants to do that, but it can't do it
Not
on the
believe.
rocky climate. Yeah, it needs extra bone and shit. Yeah,
Hopefully you guys paying attention in class.
Yeah,
Okay, man, go ahead.
there's you called outdoor fever, where there's a family of guys that do this. And they have packs of dogs. Pretty neat.
Elaborate, caveman.
Well, I'm just saying, if anybody wants to check it out and learn more about it, they can watch that channel. But they have the scent hounds for cold trailing and jumping the coyotes, and they get them running. They get them out in an open field, and they get out close to them with a truck or something, dump the dog box, dump the sight hounds out. But they explain how they breed their dogs in some of their videos.
Okay. I encourage all of you to study everybody who does what you are trying to do. Even if it's contrary to what you do, study your opponents. Okay? Art of War. Read that book. Sun Tzu. Read it. Okay? Study your adversaries. Study the people that you disagree with that do what you do. Study them. Because you will learn something. You will. Trust me. You will. Okay? That's how you expand your palate as a dogman engineer. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do. That's what we do. Think about it when you're in war, right? And you conquer your adversary. You conquer your ops. Guess what they do? They go and they take all their knowledge. They burn their history, and they take all their knowledge. They take all their scientists, all their doctors. They keep them. They take all their women, right? And they kill their history and the men off and the boys off. You know why they do that? Because they want to still learn your knowledge. They're not going to burn your knowledge up. They're going to steal your knowledge as if it was theirs. Same thing with these dogs, gentlemen. Same thing with these dogs. Even though you disagree with somebody, study them. Be their buddies. Have them give you all their intel. And then what you do is you elevate with that intel. All it does is give you more power in this dog shit. Okay, let's carry on.
hey coach,
Yes, sir.
Dylon said something in the chat.
All right, hold on. All right, let me see what Dylon said. Shoot, y'all cooking, man. Hey, we're going to go back to the chat too. So we'll go back to the chat. So, once we get done with the outline, because I know all y'all cooking, so I respect that. He said, Coach, wouldn't the dog have to have the build to follow the function as a guard dog, keep size and protection dog agility? Well, Dylon, everything plays. Like K-Man was saying, like we talked about, you have to have balance in your whole concept of building that dog's frame. Period. Okay, what that balance means is why. Why are you doing it? Okay, you want that dog to protect? Protect what? You want that dog to be agile? Agile for what? Right? So this needs to be your whole mental process in putting that functional frame together for this specific dog. Because listen, every dog is built differently. Every dog's purpose is differently. So I'm not going to put the same frame on every dog. This is not a cookie cutter concept. Okay, it's not. So there has to be a what, when, where, why, and how in everything that you do. And you need to be an artist and figure out how to balance that. You need to be in the middle of that circle for it to be a complete balanced circle. That's a hard thing to do, fellas, ladies. But that's what makes us, who we are. We're going to be the best of the best at this shit. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that get hired at Lockheed Martin, right? You feel we the ones that get put on Elon Musk's fucking brainiac team because we the thinkers. We the ones that think like this. We got to make sure it works. We're going to strive and we're going to do everything in our fucking mental power to make this shit work. Ain't no, it didn't work. Oh, this is not going to work. That's not in our vocabulary. Okay, so hopefully I answered your question. But we're going to go to, y'all keep cooking. We're going to come back to the chat. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm narrating, but, thanks, Reddy. If you see anything else that I need to stop at, let me know. We're going to come back to y'all, chat. I just can't do two things at once. All right, so let's see. Bottlenecking versus intentional refinement. Critical distinction. Refinement. Narrowing traits temporarily with planned outcrosses while protecting mental, structural, and immune diversity. Bottlenecking. Narrowing traits permanently with no genetic escape routes while mistaking sameness for quality. Okay. Elite programs refine. Stagnant programs bottleneck. You guys get that? Bottlenecking versus intentional refinement, critical distinction. You guys get that? Anything y'all want to add? What that means to you?
Yeah, kind of going along with his topic, guard dogs. When you bottleneck that defense drive, that's where you get those skittish dogs from. They're, the shy, hand shy dogs. And instead of matching up temperaments or selecting stable dogs, when you concentrate on the defense drive, that's what you end up with.
You know what I learned? Okay, man, just from my own experience. So I remember when I was talking to Jackie from Buff Dogs, right? And I was buying on that Buff Dog DNA. And my favorite dog of the Buff Dog was this American Bulldog named Rocky. And she was warning me about Rocky's temperament. And she had a hate relationship for that dog. She didn't love that dog. She said that dog was a fucking problem. She said that dog's drive was just uncontrollable. Like the dog couldn't be around her kids. The dog couldn't be around any dogs. The dog didn't have no on-off switch, right? And she told me, if I breed that dog, because that's the dog I wanted, period. I wanted that dog. Grateful that she had straws. She said, do not breed that dog with another high drive dog. She warned me about that, right? Now, watch this. Me having Red Tiger JR, for example. Red Tiger. Rocky is Red Tiger's great-grandfather on his top side, okay? Now, I don't know all the other dogs, I don't know all the other dogs' temperament. I only know what Jackie told me about Rocky. Now, that on-off switch that Red Tiger didn't have, when I bred Red Tiger to my band dog bitch, Silver Bullet, and I bred Red Tiger to my American Bulldog bitch, Tigress, I see that mentality that Jackie was telling me about in Rocky. I actually seen that in Red Tiger Senior. No on-off switch. Like crazy drive. Now, he wasn't psycho like how she was saying that Rocky was, because she said that dog couldn't be around her kids, nothing. Like that dog was psycho like that. That dog wanted, she said it was psycho. But she warned me about that, right? So what she was telling me, what I'm telling y'all, the key to that is Silver Bullet, she has prey drive, right? But she wasn't psycho. She had an on-off switch. Tigress has a lot of prey drive, but she wasn't psycho, and she has an on-off switch. Now I look at these offspring, and them motherfuckers got that drive, but they got on-off switch. So they got that almost like psycho kind of borderline drive where it's like, yo, your shit's almost out of, You know what I mean? Like I was telling you about that freak I got that want to bite shit all the time. But I've been dealing with his mind to kind of cycle his mind down where like, bro, you ain't gonna bite me all the time. Yeah, it's been work. But at the same time, again, what I'm trying to tell you guys is what she told me I never experienced until I experienced it. And then when I bred it, okay, I would never breed a fucking psycho dog to another psycho dog. That's stupid as fuck. Okay? I didn't understand that concept until I seen it and then bred it a certain type of way and then figured out that, okay, I created an off switch where there was none. But I didn't have a psycho dog like she said. So be careful. What I'm saying to you guys is be careful matching same with the same. We talked about this last week. This is me speaking, coach speaking. Do not match psycho with psycho. Do not do it to yourself. Do not match high drive with high drive. Don't do it. The key to our artistry is balance. Balance is the art. Don't match same to same. If you match the same to same, that's no. You want balance. Okay? Trust me. Go ahead, K-Man.
I say you need trainability with that drive. If you forget that in the mix, you're not going to be able to do much with it.
It sounds cool. That's really what it does, y'all. Until you witness a dog like that in real life, it sounds cool. To see your dog with no on-off switch, to see your dog get stimulated, it's like a man that's just so horny he can't control himself. Okay? To see a dog that has his drive stimulated, that's like a man who's a fucking pervert that's horny for no reason. He just can't control his horniness. Okay?
Right,
That motherfucking dog will fucking drive itself to death because it can't rationalize that, you know what? I can't get to what I'm driven for. So let me just chill. It's just so I gotta get it. That shit looks cool until you have a dog dead. Until you can't get that dog under control. So when you have experience in this dog shit that we talking about, and you experience these type of dogs where people, it's like almost like a nostalgia. When you talk about a dog with extreme drive, but you also talk about no on-off switch. When you experience that and you take L's from it, you don't want that no more. It has no more nostalgia to it. It doesn't intrigue you as a dog man no more. Matter of fact, you trying to breed again. Now I understand what she was saying, why she hated that dog. I hated the fact that my dog was so stupid that it didn't know. Bro, you can't get that fucking deer, you fucking idiot. The deer is gone.
Dog has special needs. It's a retard.
Well, he wasn't bred frames, brains, and motors. He was bred for phenotype.
Exactly.
There you go.
But he's a dummy.
Dummy. Dumb diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum. Okay? So don't get caught up. Take the coach's word for this. Like sometimes you throw away your skittish dog, right? But at the same time, you might not necessarily know why that dog is skittish. The genetics don't say skittish. That dog's personality might be skittish for an environmental reason or something that happened that was a trauma in the litter. But that temperament of caution might go well with your dog that's fucking out of control, fucking psycho. Because that's what she was trying to tell me, even though they never bred that way. She said, do not breed this dog with another dog with high drive. She told me that straight up and down. You know why? Because they probably already did that already. Dogs kept being psycho and no one off. Dogs was fucking red tiger. Dummies. So please, y'all, it's a thin line. Hey, we're practicing this shit now. We're not experts. We're practicing like doctors. Like I said, doctors practice medicine. They're not experts. Nothing is guaranteed when you go into surgery. I don't care how many surgeries you did. I don't care how many lives you done saved. Ain't nothing guaranteed. That's why it's always a practice. That's why when doctors fucked up, they call it malpractice. You ever heard that term before already? Malpractice?
Yep. Medical malpractice.
Yeah. 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 Same thing with us as dog breeders. You can have some malpractice of your expertise. I don't care how good you were the past 5 breedings. You can cook something up and then something doesn't go right. Pay attention in class, y'all. Let's keep going. Bottom line, no sugarcoating. Genetic bottlenecking doesn't kill programs fast. It kills them quietly. By the time you notice, you've lost traits you can't name, capabilities you can't test for, a ceiling you can't raise. Okay? If you're serious about high performance dogs, your job isn't just to select winners, it's to protect optionality in the genome. Okay? Y'all get that?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add before we hit the next phase?
No, I'm good on that one.
Yeah, I'm
What
good.
about you, K-Man?
Yeah, I'm good. I cut in right at the same time as ready.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next phase. Mapping genetic bottleneck risk onto frames, brains, and motors. Okay, that's the concept we thinking. We engineers, okay? High performance at the highest level, frames, brains, and motors. 1, 2, 3. And how to spot bottleneck dogs early before the ceiling collapse. She goes, your frames, brains, motors, FBM, shout out to her, she's so smart, model is exactly the right lens for this because bottlenecking never hits all 3 evenly. It sneaks in quietly, usually through one domain, then spreads. Let's break it down cleanly. Part 1. Where do bottlenecks show up in the FBM, frames, brains, and motors, right? Number 1, frames, structure, durability, biomechanics. How bottlenecks creep into frames. Most programs think structure is easy to see, so they stop guarding it genetically. Bottleneck patterns. Reusing the same clean mover stud repeatedly, over prioritizing outline angles or size, ignoring load tolerance and recovery mechanics. What you lose: bone density variance, tendon, ligament, elasticity, diversity, shock absorption strategies. Okay, bottleneck frame looks like dogs look athletic but wear out early. Same injuries repeating across litter mates. Stiffness instead of soreness after work. Dogs that move beautifully until intensity spikes. Early warning signs. Multiple young dogs with identical mirror weaknesses. Front assembly.
Minor.
Oh, thank you, sir. Minor weaknesses, front assemblies, lumbar tightness, and carpal stress. This seamlessness isn't consistency, it's genetic narrowing. Anything you guys want to add to that? Ready, K-Man? When bottleneck shows up in the frame, brains, and motors, talking about frames first.
Just breaking down it still has the look, but the structure isn't the same muscular structure as the first body type. It's like weak looking and malnourished looking. It's not an art piece anymore.
The frame. We
The
talk
frame. Yep.
about. Okay. Now, okay, so when you say the art piece, ready?
It's like weak. It's like a weak body type.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It looks malnourished, like broken, like
Now,
unassembled. Like, yeah, it's like
well, it's not complete. What you say is
not
not
complete.
okay. Now what she's telling us too. Okay, I want to elaborate on what you're saying. Okay. Now, a lot of people might see this assembly and they'll focus on a size of a dog or a certain angulation. However, based off of what you see, you know the mechanics of all those things that you see, you're not paying attention to because you're not testing that frame. And why you like the size of that frame? Does it make sense in the performance? Why you like the angulation? Does it make sense in how that dog performs? Like, see, that's the thing that when you're breeding high performance working dogs, like you know how some people talk about dogs with high rear or dogs with roach back.
Yeah.
Dogs, like they talk about all these structural things, right? But they talk about it from what they want to see versus how that perform. Well, maybe that dog needs to have a roach back. Maybe that dog needs to have a higher rear. See,
Right.
all these things play when it comes to performance. But if you're not breeding performance dogs, and then not only that, you're not testing them, how would you know what's better? Just because you like the way it look? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just summarized the pit bull versus Amstaff debate.
Elaborate, hey, man.
I mean, you just did. Yeah, they selected the Amstaff because they liked the look of the heavier, beefier bull terrier style dog, and they lost the performance.
That happens a lot. Like that happens a lot. And I fall victim to that by assessing my dogs. Because I have a visual, right? We're visual creatures first. And so I'll look at a dog, like I looked at Tigress, for example, when I got her. And she had a higher rear set. I didn't really like that look when she was young. I didn't like that look. I didn't. But what I was able to observe, because I like performance dogs, I saw that didn't stop her performance. I mean, she has she has strong rear. She's fast. She has those extreme fronts like the bulldog. I don't like how her elbows is. She don't have tight elbows because she's too extreme in the front. But man, that bitch is powerful with that fucking rear that's higher that I like. Powerful, strong. You know what I mean? So it didn't hinder her performance, even though I didn't like the look. See what I'm saying? So these are the things that us as high performance working dog engineers, performance trumps all. It's hard for you and me to get a perfect dog that has the wow factor, but even more of a wow factor in performance. That it's damn near impossible for that dog to look, just like I said, think about your athletes and how they're superior athletes. There's very few athletes that are superior that fucking look handsome too. Bodies are handsome, look handsome. It's damn near a give and take, you know what I'm saying? And you got to accept that with your dogs. All right? Let's go to number 2.
Hey, coach.
Go ahead.
Insane Honey Badger said something in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, I see it. Did y'all say the pit bull community is selecting mastiffs in breeding? What's GM mean?
Good night, y'all boys.
What? I didn't say anything. Did I say anything? Did I miss something?
We didn't say nothing about that.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I don't even get that, bro. We're not even talking about a pit bull. Did I mention a pit bull? Insane honey badger. Did I mention a pit bull? Did I mention a pit bull?
Nah.
No, they just being funny, coach. They just being funny.
Damn, Insane Honey Badger. I don't know if I didn't even say that. Damn. Okay, let's keep it moving, man. I didn't say that, brother. This ain't even about pit bulls, bro. Oh man. So, hey, but thank you for showing up. I think that's the first time you ever came to the show, man. Hey, Insane Honey Badger, you don't want to leave this show, brother. If you like dogs and you like high performance dogs, I don't care what you breed. Pit bull, Mastiff, Malinois, crossbreed, mixed breed, whatever. This is the classroom you want to be in if you're doing high performance dogs, because this goes with any breed that's built for high performance. But I didn't say nothing about it.
Dylon said he's talking about the pit Amstaff comparison. If they're using Mastiff, it's a band dog.
No, but nobody said anything about a Mastiff.
Yeah, that's the thing, Reddy. Like nobody said nothing about a pit bull, no mastiff tonight. Like
I didn't hear that. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Like I said, Insane Honey Badger, you don't want to lead this class. I see you like pit bulls, bro. You don't want to lead this class. You know what I'm saying? We ain't knocking no, but let me say this, Insane Honey Badger. If you think that the American pit bull ain't got no secret sauce, come on, man. You must be young in the game then, brother. If you think the American pit bull ain't got nothing else in it, I mean, hey, I hate to break the fucking news to you, my brother. But hey, stay in this classroom, Insane Honey Badger. You're gonna learn something over here, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We think outside the box to create the circle over here, bro. Everything plays. Insane Honey Badger. Everything plays, man. We ain't stupid. That's one thing. It's like when you close your mind and then you finally know the truth and you get your mind, you get your your wig peeled back because you were so close-minded. We're not close-minded, man. Everything plays.
Okay, so Coach, 416. He talking about when Caveman said bull mastiff, but he's not talking like. I think he was more so talking like not. I don't even think he said mastiff. I think he just said the mastiff type. I think that's what he said. I mean, not mastiff type. I think he said the bulldog type.
Oh, okay. Thank you, 416. K-Man, come on, you can elaborate. I didn't say nothing. K-Man, why don't you elaborate on this, K-Man?
I don't know what to elaborate. I think he just heard wrong. I said Amstaff. I wasn't talking about any other.
That's what I'm saying. Like he said, that's what I meant. Like he said like the Amstaff, but like he was talking about the bull, but he was like the bull. So like I think he took it as Mastiff and not Amstaff.
Okay. So Insane Honey Badger, please, like, clarify what you mean by that, Insane Honey Badger, because I don't know what you mean. Like, don't laugh at it, bro. We're not here to clown you, brother. Like, we smart, man. We ain't no dummies over here. So if there's something that you want to ask, like clarify, because we trying to understand where you coming from, brother. I don't understand where you coming from. We never said nothing about a pit bull and a mastiff. Where you get that from?
Yeah.
So
see, that's facts. Like he's hearing things that we heard clearly. Like we heard Amstaff. So if you heard mastiff on the other end, you got to make that clear because we said Amstaff, nothing about no mastiff.
yeah, and it's not to downplay you, Insane Honey Badger. Please don't take what we're just trying to figure out what you're saying because I would love to answer it. But nah, this in this classroom, man, we dog men, bro. You know what I'm saying? We not here to downplay nobody's breed and talk shit. That's not what we do, man. So if you heard something, let me know what you heard. But I didn't hear nobody mention a mastiff. Like we talk about genetic bottleneck. We're not talking about no specific breed. So I just wanted to clarify that, man. That's all. Okay, 416 said K-Man mentioned the staff breeders like that bull terrier style squarish look, and that's what they bred for, and pit bulls weren't. Okay, yep, that's what he said. I didn't hear no mastiff. I didn't hear any mastiff. Okay, I didn't hear no mastiff. All right, let's carry on. Okay, so hey, Insane Honey Badger, we're not knocking you, brother. You ain't gotta leave. Why would you leave? Come on, man. Why would you leave, man? We over here, you can talk that talk over here. Shit, we ain't gonna knock you for saying what you saying. You know what I mean? But we're not talking about Mastiff and pit bulls. That's not what this class is about. This is for any dog breed, especially high performance dog. That's all we talking about. Working dogs at the highest level. Let's carry on. Thank you, Ready, for showing that. You know what I'm saying? So stay in the classroom and Insane Honey Badger. You know what I'm saying? You a dog, man. I think you know what you're talking about. Let's keep it going. All right. So did we do the brains or no? We're on the brains, right? Or we did that? We're on the brains, right? Number 2?
Yep.
So we're on the brains. We haven't did the brains yet. We're on the brains.
No.
Okay.
Frames.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Number 2, brains. Nerve, processing, adaptability, spirit. This is where bottlenecking is most dangerous and most missed. How bottlenecks creep into brains. Selecting only dogs that perform well under one system. Overvaluing intensity or hardness. Line breeding on dogs that never quit without asking how they cope. What you lose. Stress processing variation. Emotional recovery bandwidth. Cognitive flexibility. Bottleneck brain looks like dogs that work hard but can't downshift. Ooh, I like that. Same stress behaviors across the litter. Vocalizing, spinning, handler dependency. Dogs that hold it together until they don't. Critical insight. A bottleneck brain often looks stronger than it is because all dogs fail the same way. Anything you guys can add to the brains?
That's almost like the other shit where the dog's dumb. It's if it's like doing that thing when it's in the cage and it's just spinning around like it doesn't have nowhere else to go.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you breed in that, and then you start seeing that in some of the puppies.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe some puppies might be like screaming and shit.
Yeah.
You don't know where that's coming from. Mm, yeah, it's a whole lot of defect. It's like, yeah, it's the defects coming out from in the brain.
Well, some people, watch this, Ready? Some people think that shit's cool. When you have a dog screaming that shit, like going crazy, making all that fucking noise, right? Or you got a dog, that's so hyper, that's spinning around. You think that's cool? Or it's like I said, see, this shit right here plays, you guys, think about it. And Cayman, I want you to elaborate too. If you're not thinking about the complete brain, you'll pick one or two of the things that you like and ignore everything else. You'll ignore everything else because there's a couple things that you like in that dog, and you'll make excuses because you don't want to fix everything because you know how hard it is. Okay? It's hard. It's hard. You might have to go and buy some more dogs. Your family of dogs is not going to fix it. Okay? Your cheapness in your fucking DNA is not going to get you that top tier fucking dog that's going to correct it. These are the things, if you're serious about your artistry, that you're going to learn. You're going to learn this. I digress. K-Man, what can you add?
Damn, I was about to say something else.
Go ahead.
That's like that syndrome where somebody see a dog and it's like doing that crazy scream, and then the dude come out, the owner be like, yeah, you know why he doing that, right? Because he want to work bad. He want to get to them boars. He want to get to them animals. He want to get to that dog. They'll be like, Yeah, he might spin 6 to 10 times, but he gonna catch that boar. Like crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scenario that brings to my mind is when you got a dog that's got so much drive that he'll turn around and bite you because you haven't let him go yet.
Ooh.
Nah, that's a good one.
You might think that's cool too. Watch this, K man. Watch this, K man. So remember that dog I told y'all about, my youngster that always trying to bite me and shit? That's one of them type of dogs, but he ain't spinning around. That's a dog that if he ain't liking what you're doing, he'll bite your ass, even me. But because I know this about him as a puppy, I've been working with him, right? Because my job is to shape that. He's not a dummy. In his mind, if I want to get at something, I'm gonna bite you to get at it. Get off me. That's it. That's in his mind. Get the fuck off me. I don't want you to pet me. You know, dogs ain't got hands like us, and they can slap your hand, or they're gonna use their mouth. So like K-Man, like you said, K-Man, that dog goes around in circles. You over there, you want to, you try to handle it, that motherfucker. Argh! Well, I know that in my puppy early bird, because I developed my dogs early. I see it. It's in my notes. This motherfucker got a biting problem. This motherfucker bites. He's biting me. Okay, now what's my job? I gotta develop it. As long as he got an off switch, as long as he's not a stupid ass fucking dog, he's gonna figure it out. And he's figured it out. You know what I'm saying? He still try it, but he ain't doing it like he used to. Because now I figured out how to trigger him. Oh, you want me to pet you? Oh, you like it when I put my finger in your ear and rub in your ear. You like that sensation, huh? Because the dog's ears is very sensitive. That's another trick y'all should try. Take your finger and put it in your dog's ear and rub in it like a Q-tip. Rubbing that thing. Oh, you subdue a dog. Oh my God, you subdue a dog that way. It's almost like a spiritual connection with your dog. It's like grounding your dog out. All my dogs love that. They come to me just to do it. Please, daddy, rub in my ears. Oh man, he loves that. But I've been adapting him that way to get him to do what the fuck I want to do, to see if he understands. Oh, you like this? I don't like that. I don't like that you bite me. Oh, you want me to pet you? Oh, you want that finger in your ear? Oh, then you better stop biting me. Oh, he gets it now. So now he comes up, he gets in his little spot. His mouth want to bite. You can see it in his mouth. He want to bite. He want to bite. But he's like, oh shit, if I bite daddy, he's not going to rub in my ears. So come on, y'all. That's that brain shit. That's the thing that we, as engineers, you need to develop your product. Anything else you want to add, K-Man? Ready? To the brains?
No, good.
Damn, I was gonna say,
Go
weren't
ahead.
they having that issue with them Dobermans? With the
Elaborate.
brains?
Ready? Elaborate.
With the brain issues?
Elaborate.
Were they going crazy and psychopath on people? They turning on their owners? That was a big thing.
Okay. Yeah. But most people don't make a complete dog. We already know what the Doberman, they was breeding for looks. You fuck the dog. As soon as you start breeding for fucking phenotype, you fuck the dog up. So if your dog was bred originally for performance to do a fucking job, and you start like, well, I want that dog to look a certain way, you fuck the dog up. Period. If you not performance-based focused as the original source was, you fuck the dog up when you shift and you try to blur phenotype with fucking performance. You fuck the dog up. Because when you were the originator of that sauce, like Louis Doberman was, and he was mixing all these dogs, it was all strictly for a job. Period. Well, nothing else. Then you say, "Ooh, I love the way that dog looks. Ooh, I love the way," like you start getting to that shit. "Ooh, I love the colors." You start breeding that way, you fuck the whole project up. And if you breeding for that, of course you're gonna not worry about the brain of the dog. Because if I add something to fix the brain, I'm gonna fuck up the fucking phenotype. I don't want to sacrifice the phenotype for the brain to get fixed. So we'll ignore that. That's what they did with the Doberman and all these other dogs. So the Doberman will never be fixed until somebody re-engineers it, like we talked about. I digress. Anything else you want to say? Ready on that one? Or you hit it?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Now it says part 2, how to spot bottleneck dogs early, 8 to 20 weeks, 12 months. Okay, early pups, 8 to 12 weeks. Watch for uniformity. Red flags. Whole litter reacts the same way to novelty. Same confidence level. Same frustration style. Healthy diversity. Some bold explorers. Some thinkers. Some social glue dogs. Uniformity equals reduced neurological options. Have you ever heard of that one, y'all? Uniformity
Never.
reduces neurological options. Have you ever heard of that one?
Nope.
Nah.
Every week.
Okay, man, you can't just hit the one-liners. Come on, man.
Well, that's not the words we use, but that's like the point of the class every week.
Correct. Exactly the point of the class. Okay. And embrace your genetic diversity. If you all are selecting best genetics to complement your program, not the same. If I already got a certain type of seasoning in my cabinet, why am I buying the same seasoning for? I already got it. So if I need something I don't have, that's the only reason why I'm adding it to my genetic profile, because I don't have it. Excuse me. And I don't want to water it down. I don't want one overpowering the other. I want a perfect blend. That's where the art comes in, you guys and gals who are engineers. That's what makes us fucking geniuses when it comes to high performance dogs. We know how to blend them to where none of them fucking subtract each other. It only enhances. They only enhance each other when we add them. They don't subtract. They don't subtract. If I got these great dogs into my line, I don't want them to fucking water down. And most people breed that way, unbeknownst to themselves, understanding what they're doing. You got these top tier dogs and you overbreed them a certain type of way, then you water down that top tier dog. For what? Why you get it then? Embrace your genetic diversity and learn how to breed them and blend them, okay? Let's go to juvenile stage, 3 to 6 months. Stress plus recovery tests. Key, exposed to new surfaces, mild restraints, problem-solving task. Watch how fast they recenter, not how intense the reaction is. Bottleneck dogs react fast, recover slow. Repeat the same copying behavior. You guys get that for juvenile stage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to add, or we good?
Nah, I'm good on that one.
Okay. Adolescence, 7 to 12 months. Pressure tolerance under thinking. This is where truth shows up. Ask, Can the dog stay curious under pressure? Can it switch tasks after frustration? Does drive increase clarity or chaos? Bottleneck brains. Intensity rises. Clarity drops. Handler becomes emotional regulator. Okay. Drive becomes brittle. And then you guys want to add to 7 to 12 months, adolescence.
That's when you start testing them to see
Yes.
like what the dog's made of. Like if like can he stand some of these pressures?
Correct.
Is
Correct.
I would.
is he
I got.
scared? Yeah. Like is he scared of certain things? And is he like is his like body like developed for these like certain missions? You know what I'm saying? Is he not gonna break down or break when he's running?
Mhm. Yes, you can put pressure tolerance under thing. You know, you can put a little bit more pressure. That's why, I always recommend you guys, that first year of your dog's life, if you got the DNA, trust it. Trust it. Just build rapport, just watch the dog naturally. Don't put no extra credit on, don't put no fucking imprinting on the dog. Just watch it. You got plenty of time, man. So around that 7 to 12 months, then you test it. But go ahead. I think Verde, you got something to say, Verde? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I got a puppy off the F1 litter off of Aussie Hogs. He's approaching 6 months old, but I didn't want to, like you said, build bond with the dog first. But I did want to see if I could see a little bit of traits. So, I put him on the treat not too long ago. Just threw a few treats on the floor, nothing too much, but just the little signs and the traits he was showing me was just like, oh yeah, when you turn a year old, I'm gonna be able to put pressure more on the brain, pressure on the body, and just
Yes.
imply pressure more on commands and methods to see what he can really do. And see
Yes.
if he gonna be able to surpass his father. But like I'm gonna keep it 100. His father though, even his father, I'm still testing him. So like you say, always take notes, always do your research and just make sure you're writing this shit down for real, and plan as you go. Cause I could say Pluto can surpass his father at a year old, but Ozzy Hobbs could show me some shit at 3 years old that I could be like, okay, now I got to work towards this.
Yep.
It's a whole, so you always got to plan as you go. Keep the diversity alive, and like you say, if you see something that you need to add, go ahead and add it. Don't be bottlenecked.
Period.com. Period.com. All right. But the thing is, like I said, for us, think about it like your son. Think about like you, a father, right? That wanted to be in the league. And you've worked hard to be able to provide your children with the opportunity to be what you couldn't be. Even though you're going to put them in those situations, you know that you don't want to break them mentally. You know you don't want to break them physically. So all the things you've learned in your process, even though you didn't make it, you're going to make sure that they get put in enough situations to give them an introduction to it, but not make them hate it. Give them an introduction to it, but not break them down. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
This is what we need to be aware of when we're dealing with our animals. Same thing, like your kids. Same thing. Don't get overzealous because of genetics. Don't get overzealous because you know you got a Ferrari. Don't get overzealous because you know you got a Lamborghini. When you get that fucking manual, when you buy that fucking $250,000, $300,000 car, they tell you it's a break-in period. Same thing with your fucking dogs. Pay attention in class. Part 3. FBM, bottleneck red flags, quick checklist, frame red flags, repeating injuries across siblings, early joint stiffness, narrow range of movement styles. You guys get that for the frame red flags? You guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Brain red flags. Identical stress tells across dogs. High drive plus low adaptability. Emotional flatlining after corrections. You guys get that? Brain red flag.
Yep.
Okay. Motor red flags. Fast start, poor finish. Inconsistent stamina. Long recovery for young dogs. If you see 2 or more of these across a litter, you're not seeing training issues, you're seeing genetic compression. Now, what else can you add to that? FBM, bottleneck red flags. Anything you could add to what she put for the frame and the brain and the motor red flags? Anything you want to add to those that she missed?
Not really. She covered it pretty good.
Okay. Part 4. The brutal truth and advantage if you see it early. Most people try to train around bottlenecks. Elite programs detect them early. Adjust breeding, not handling. Preserve diversity inside the performance envelope. Your FBM framework, which is frames, brains, and motors, by the way, gives you an edge because frames protect longevity, brains protect scalability, motors protect output. Lose diversity in any one, and the other 2 will pay the price. Do you guys get number 4? Can you guys
And I
number
like how
4?
she broke that down too.
She broke that down so cold. Anything you want to add to that? Because she hit it.
I like the frames protect longevity.
Me too.
And
Me
the
too.
brains protect scalability. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes a lot of
And
sense. Yes, sir.
motors protect output. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You heard what she said about, hey, fellas, you heard what she said about my FBM framework? Gives you an edge.
Hey, yeah. Nah, she's on it, man.
This is fellas, engineers, y'all smart one, y'all smart dogmen. This is why there's no classroom like this but ours. Okay? Because I teach you guys to think complete. I teach you guys to think that everything plays. And we don't know shit until we test it. And just because I got it wrong, just because Chris, you got it wrong, Reddy, you got it wrong, 416, you got it wrong, Bulldog, you got it wrong, all of us, just because we got it wrong don't mean that it can't be right. Doesn't mean that it can't be right. That's why it's a power to be over here, because all of us got something on the table. Excuse me. All of us can try. All of us can fucking figure it out. And guess what? You can come to the table like, Coach, look, remember when you was trying to do that? Look, I did it this way. I got it. Thanks, Reddy. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, 416. Thanks, Student for Light Dogs. This is the power of what we bring to this table. Because everything fucking plays. Okay? Ain't nothing new under the sun. And if we're not pushing each other to fucking make these dogs great, then it's never going to be great. We always going to be stuck in a box. You can't do that. There's no such thing as that. There's no way. Come on, man. There would be no breed of dogs if people thought like that. All these different fucking hundreds of breeds would have never existed if we were all thinking like most of these fucking dumbass motherfuckers who think in that box. That's not us over here. Okay? Frames, brains, motors. Put yourself in the middle of each of those categories so that you can be the balance in between that circle. And cycle through it all. And it's going to be hard, y'all. It's hard. You might have to break your whole dog program down. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what? That's why we love what we do. Because we like breaking shit down and building up. We love the breakdown. We love the process. Oh, it didn't work. Break it back down. Oh, I got beat. Break my whole program down. Break it all the way down. Fuck it. Oh, I thought I had the fucking best program. I need some more DNA. Let me go spend some money and add some more DNA in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's the fun of it. That's what I love about it. You should love the same thing, because that's how we keep elevating the shit, make better dogs, make stronger dogs, and faster dogs, healthier dogs. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. This ain't fucking rocket science, but it is damn near low key. Low key is damn near rocket science, because we always pushing the bar. Here we go. Bottom line. Bottom line. Bottleneck dogs don't fail early. They plateau early. And plateaus are always genetic before they are training. Okay, you guys get that?
Yeah.
All right, let me digress my screen. Hey, chat, man, I'm gonna go slide through the chat. I'm gonna slide through the chat, man, because I know y'all was over there cooking them up, cooking them up. Cooking them up. I know y'all was cooking over here. What y'all think? Anything y'all want to add to the classroom? I mean, or did we smack that shit out the park?
Nah, we killed that. I like that one.
K-Man, what you think of that one, K-Man?
Yeah, man, we covered it.
Yeah, we did. We did. So now you guys understand fully why genetic bottlenecking is real, and why when you're breeding high performance working dogs, not show dogs, not just working dogs, not just family of dogs, but you're breeding a high performance working / competition dog, you cannot have genetic bottlenecking in your fucking program. You cannot do it. You can't breed that way if you want to succeed. Period.com. Period.com. There's no exception to that rule. There's no exception to that rule. There's no exception to that rule. Genetic diversity is our best friend, especially if you have top tier genetics in your line. If you're not building your dogs like you build high performance cars, then you shouldn't be in the high performance dog man, working dog type lane. You shouldn't even be in here. Just, like breed pets. Get you some pets. If you want the easy road, breed show dogs. So all you're doing is breeding phenotypes. All you worry about is coefficient of inbreeding. That's all you worried about. You trying to create duplicates. That's easy. That ain't hard. That's easy. This shit is hard. A complete dog is hard, because you know how many times you probably gonna have to go back to the drawing board because you just ain't got it right. You just didn't match the right dogs. You just didn't get the outcome. You're not lying to yourself when you're assessing your animals. Like fuck. That's how you're gonna be like when you don't get it. You're like fuck.
Can't get right.
You can't lie to yourself when it's performance based. Like, fuck. Gotta go back to the drawing board. Fuck. I should have never sold that dog. Fuck. I should have never called that dog. I called that dog because I thought it wasn't shit. I gave it to somebody, and then that somebody fucking got it. And look how that fucking dog performs. Fuck. Or I sold a dog that wasn't shit to me, and then my partner got it, and then me and my partner is kind of two in the same, how we think, and then my partner's like, well, fuck, I fucking got it from you, but fuck, you don't want to breed, I'm breeding, and I breed, then he breeds it, and then he producing better dogs than I'm producing. Fuck. Like that's how real it is when you really are dealing with high performance working dogs. It is a lottery. Nothing is guaranteed. And if you're not an engineer, then you're never going to test everything because you're not an engineer. You're not. Because if you're an engineer, we test everything. We test all the theories. We try over and over and over and over and over and over again until we get it right. That's what we do. That's what we love. That's why we nerds. Because we love the process of building dogs. Not just the concept of it, but the process of it. That's what we love. So please, gentlemen, embrace what we do over here. Embrace this shit. Embrace it. Because guess what? Eventually, the dog game gonna catch up to us. But guess what? We done blazed the trail. We done set the bar so high that you got to qualify to even, like, your mind gonna have to qualify to even comprehend what we talking about. Your program gonna have you can't skip the steps to be where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers can't commentate and talk like they us, but you know what I mean? They motherfuckers can't even commentate on what we do because it's a process. And there's no skip to my loo, my darlings, okay? Screw, skip to my loo. I don't know if you remember that shit. Skip to my loo, my darling. Ain't no skippy, ain't no yippee skippies over here. Ain't nobody skipping a line over here when you creating top tier dogs. You ain't gonna get no top tier dogs breeding with shit genetics. And guess what, gentlemen? We're gonna make more mistakes then we get it right. But we okay with that. It's the process. I'm going to learn from Caveman experimenting in the lab. I'm going to learn from you, Ready, experimenting in the lab. You guys in the chat, I'm going to learn from all of you because you guys were experimenting in the lab. Coach, guess what? I bought this breed. I bought this. Hey, Ready, come back. Hey, Coach, I got that Chinese red dog. I'm going to breed this. Hey, you know, like that, like what? That's what I love to hear. What'd you get, Ready? You got a Chinese red dog? Like, that's what I love. Because now you're going to cook up something that I never thought of. I wish I had me a Chinese red dog to cook up. I wish I had me a Tibetan master from Tibet that I can cook up. So stay encouraged, gentlemen. Okay, man, got kicked out. Hold on. Caveman, you back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know. You know how it goes. We on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the internet. But gentlemen, okay, anything y'all want to add? You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to say?
Shit, I was gonna say, dog don't got no brains. The motors will run the frames to death, and there's no longevity in that. I digress.
No on or off switch is a death sentence for your dog. Trust me. A high drive dog with no on off switch is a death sentence. Trust me. Trust me. You don't want no fucking dumbass dog with no fucking off switch. Shit sound cool. Look, it looks cool too till that motherfucker die on you. Facts. Diversity is strength when you don't breed for the facts. Man, Formula One. I build my program. That's why I'm Formula One canines. Study Formula One racing. Y'all got Netflix? Go watch the Formula One series from fucking season 1 all the way to current. Okay? See how they build cars. See how much money and how many smart motherfuckers is involved in that fucking top tier racing program. If you're not thinking like that with your fucking dogs, you ain't never gonna have the highest level dogs. Never. That's how the coach think. That's why nothing's off limits to the coach. That's why the coach says, got DNA I do. I spent the money on the DNA. I got all kind of semen in my fucking sperm bank. All kind of different dogs. I got all kind of different breeds of dogs. Because I believe in diversity. I believe in the ancestors who mix different breeds to create their breed of dog. I believe in that philosophy. Every dog genetic is a dog part for me. Just like if I had a parts department and had all these different parts for all these different cars. And you calling me up, hey, coach, I need a fucking supercharger for my fucking such and such. Hey, coach, I need a pulley for my such and such. Hey, coach, I need a blow-off valve for my such and such. Hey, coach, I need an intercooler for my... Hey, coach, I need some fucking headers for my... That's how I do my dogs. If you're not doing your dogs like that, hang that shit up. Hang it up. If you line breeding your dogs just because you want to have a family of dogs, hang that shit up. You will never be a top-tier high-performance working dog engineer. Never. Never. I'm line breeding for my family of dogs. I'm line breeding because my dogs want to look, I want my dogs to look the same. You're not in the high-performance working dog community. You're in another community. You're not in our league. Sorry. My fucking F1s will run circles around your fucking purebred shit. My F1s will run circles around your shit. My F1s. Your F1 ain't even refined yet. My fucking creations of F1s will run circles around your line bred dog. Facts. Facts. Don't let me take them F1s and breed them together and fucking concentrate them. Don't let me concentrate what them F1s are. Will really run circles around your shit. Facts. This is how working dog men think. This is what working dog men think like when you're building performance dogs. I want y'all to do this, especially you guys who's into game dogs. I think, what's our brother's name that was up here about the pit bulls? What was his name? Let me see if I can find him. You know who I'm talking about. Said about the Mastiff. What's his name? Oh, Insane Honey Badger. Insane Honey Badger. Y'all into pit bulls. Fact or fiction? The best dogs came from crosses or inbred or line bred. Which were the best fucking game dogs? Crosses, line bred, or inbred? Riddle me this, riddle me that. Okay? Y'all do your research to find that out. Okay? We already know the answer to that. But think about that. If I'm breeding competition dogs in the game world, and I got a family of dogs, riddle me this, and all I got is my family. Then I'm competing against an opponent, an op, and his dog is better than mine, but it's not a part of my family. Now, I ain't stupid. I'm not my competitor. Let's say me and that person, my opponent, we got a rapport. And I'm like, yo, good game, man. I thought my shit was a shit, but you won. Good game. Y'all cool, right? Y'all, friendly competition. It's love. Hey, man, you know what? Man, you got some great dogs, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, pride is out the window now. You accept your defeat humbly, right? Because that's what we do with men. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Nobody goes undefeated. It sounds good. Okay, sometimes you do, but sounds good. That means you're picking your fights. But if you're going for the best fights, nobody goes undefeated. Watch this. You say, hey, brother, hey, I would love to, get one of your dogs, man. I never seen that. I thought I had it, but oh, cool, man. I got a litter. Boom. Now you get that whole different dog, different than your family of dog. Then you breed them, and then this is your first time doing this because you got your head smacked. You humble. You take them genetics, you add that to yours. You experience what they call hybrid vigor for the first time. You don't even know what that's called. You don't even know what that is. But then you get that offspring. You keep everything, and they smacking all your shit you ever worked on for 10, 15, 20. All them dogs off of that one production from that new line of blood. You introduce that diversity blood. Smacks anything you ever produced up until then. What you gonna do after that? When you find that reality out, guess what you're gonna continue to do? You're gonna continue to get you some new blood so you can keep elevating your line. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Then when you become versed in your artistry, then you know how to take dogs that got some shit, add it, compile, like build it up. Now you start line breeding purposely, then you start inbreeding purposely with strategy now, because now you understanding what you're doing now. Now you're getting versed in your fucking craft. You're getting versed in your artistry. But we're not getting caught up in the theory of a family of dogs. No, not us. We're caught up in better. You got something I don't got? New parts. Okay. Oh, it's a loop. We bred it. We get it sometimes. We get it some. We don't get it sometimes. Okay, let's tighten it up, so we get it more times than not. See, strategy. Like she said, strategy. Frames, brains, and motors. Okay. So other than that, man, we done killed this shit, man. Anything else y'all want to add, man? Anything else y'all want to add? Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
I guess that's it.
But if that's all, folks. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna close out with the outro, and then we're gonna fucking wrap this thing up. Okay.
Like you say, everything's in threes, man.
Man, 1, 2, 3, man. Come on, man. We don't play. Frames, brains, and motors. Remember where y'all learned that. Make sure y'all come back next week, okay? You come back next week, man. We're gonna cook some more, man. We got a topic that K-Man wanted to talk about. Okay, next week. So we're gonna cook on that, man. But this, man, enjoy this classroom. Y'all come watch it again, man. Take y'all notes. I always tell y'all, take notes. Take notes. Okay. I put everything on the screen. You guys can read it yourself. Take notes, pay attention, put your headphones on. Just listen to this shit, man. Embed it in your mind. You know what I mean? Let your curiosity get stimulated so that hey, I'm gonna try that. Hey, man, that made sense. I didn't think about that. Let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shit. Everything plays like they say. Okay, let's think about it. All right. So we're gonna close out with this outro, and we out of here. Check this out, Ty.
Listen, do some work. Why? Do some work. Why? Do some work. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Take off your skirt. Yeah, don't flirt. Get it in. Yeah, it's time to win. Yes, it's time to get up. Yes, it's time to win. Yes, free from sin, born again. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's so frightening, it's exciting. When I get it, then it strikes like lightning. Electricity, do some work. Don't be afraid to get blood on your shirt. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. But I guarantee it works. Ooh, don't flirt. Don't wear a skirt. Be a man, please understand. It's time to work. It's time to do additions. It's time to work. It's time to go on missions. Stay in tune with the God for the squad. If you ain't in tune with us, yeah, I go solo. Don't you know though? So 100 nation, that's for sure though. I do the work. I get blood on my shirt. Oh my God, yes it squirts. But I let it release. I get the peace. Oh my God, I slay them devils. Rest in peace. Till they lay down and deceased. And do some work, get some blood on your shirt. I don't acknowledge no shit that is fake. I can't stand police niggas, they're jakes. Yes, you cannot relate. Sometimes you do the math, it doesn't equate. Oh my God, heaven's sakes. Oh my God, what the hell, yeah. What's the smell? I don't smell shit, cause you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to do it. Nigga, quit, forfeit, lay it down. Shh, don't make a sound. Yes, I'm profound and I get it in. Yes, we want to win. I said, do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's a soldier's life, nigga. Blood on your shirt. Fuck all the laughing shit. Fuck all the flirts. Fuck all the play shit. Fuck all the skirts. We not feminine. We not like women. We like men. We get it, then we born again. Stop that shit, please. Stop that shit. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Don't make me me shake you up, don't make me wake you up, don't make me slam you down, lay you to the ground. Shake you up, take the bitch out of you, lift you up, take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. Ladies, don't be afraid. Fuck these niggas, don't be they slave. Yes, they'll take you down to the grave. Listen, bitches, don't be they slave. Fuck with a king, be a queen. Come through, move like a machine. Stay mean and stay clean. Look up in the sky, yes, have a dream. Martin Luther King, the God that flows through me. Yes, they call me T-E-E-S-I-R-E. Sire, oh, I'm on fire. Lightning strikes, I ain't no liar. I speak the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. Yes, it strikes through the spine. It strikes through the roof. It's the truth. Mathematics, get it in. Mathematics, get it again. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Come on, fellas.
Nah, that joint's fire, man.
Come on, man. No classroom like ours, man. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all you guys, man. All you guys are smart. All you guys are freaking bringing something to the table. And I'm grateful for every one of you. Every one of you. Okay? So be here next week, man. Come on, man. This classroom, let's build this shit up for only the smart motherfuckers. The dummies, they just keep the dummies in the back, okay? Because they still want to watch. But at the end of the day, all us smart dog men, this is where we belong. This is where we belong, man. We're going to keep elevating this shit. Elevating this shit, okay?
That's a fact.
We out of here, man. Shit, fuck. We just drop, man. We out of here for this shit.
Right, salute, y'all.
Salute, y'all. Peace. Till next week.
Peace.
Next time.
Salute. Wow.
Listen, do some work. Do some work. Why? Do some work. Why? Do some work. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Take off your skirt. Yeah, don't flirt. Get it in. Yeah, it's time to win. Yes, it's time to get up. Yes, it's time to win. Yes, free from sin, born again. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's so frightening, it's exciting. When I get it, then it strikes like lightning. Electricity, do some work. Don't be afraid to get blood on your shirt. Yeah, sometimes it hurts, but I guarantee it works. Ooh, don't flirt, don't wear a skirt. Be a man, please understand. It's time to work, it's time to do additions. It's time to work, it's time to go on missions. Stay in tune with the God, fuck the squad. If you ain't in tune with us, yeah, I go solo, don't you know though? So 100 nation, that's for sure though. I do the work, I get blood on my shirt, oh my God, yes it squirts. But I let it release, I get the peace. Oh my God, I slay them devils, rest in peace. Till they lay down and deceased. And do some work, get some blood on your shirt. Don't acknowledge no shit that is fake. I can't stand police niggas, they're jakes. Yes, you cannot relate. Sometimes you do the math that doesn't equate. Oh my God, heaven sakes. Oh my God, what the hell, yeah. What's the smell? I don't smell shit, cause you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to do it. Nigga, quit, forfeit, lay it down. Shh, don't make a sound. Yes, I'm profound and I get it in. Yes, we're born to win. I said, do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's a soldier's life, nigga, blood on your shirt. Fuck all the laughing shit, fuck all the flirts. Fuck all the play shit, fuck all the skirts. We not feminine, we not like women. We like men, we get it, then we born again. Stop that shit, please. Stop that shit. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Don't make me shake you up. Don't make me wake you up. Don't make me slam you down. Lay you to the ground. Shake you up. Take the bitch out of you. Lift you up. Take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. Ladies, don't be afraid. Fuck these niggas. Don't be they slave. Yes, they'll take you down to the grave. Listen, bitches, don't be they slave. Fuck with a king. Be a queen, come through, move like a machine. Stay mean and stay clean. Look up in the sky, yes, have a dream. Martin Luther King, the God that flows through me. Yes, they call me T-E-E-S-I-R-E. Sire, oh, I'm on fire. Lightning strikes, I ain't no liar. I speak the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. Yes, it strikes through the spine. It strikes through the roof. It's the truth. Mathematics, get it in. Mathematics, get again. 1, 2, 3.